She calls America evil. From her iPhone while sipping Starbucks, on an airplane, with Wi-Fi, while watching TV. She drinks oat milk because regular milk makes her feel colonial. She got 8 COVID shots, still caught it, and blamed the unvaccinated waiter. She has a Ukraine flag in her bio. She thinks Ukraine is a clothing brand. She says Black Lives Matter, but still clutches her bag in certain neighborhoods. She used to be vegan, now she's carnivore. Depends on who she's dating. She thinks all cops are bad, then called the cops because someone wasn't wearing a mask. She says she's a feminist until she needs a jar opened. She says, trust the science, but thinks there's more than 2 genders. She got the booster, then posted a selfie with doing my part while spreading COVID in Tulum. She drinks ayahuasca for trauma she invented last year. She says she hates capitalism, but charges $499 for Zoom breathwork. She posts about toxic masculinity from her ex's apartment.
I can't wait to financially afford who I truly am. Because this is the budget version of me right now. I'm not actually so casual and laid back. I'm just underfunded for my vision. My dream lifestyle costs a lot of money that I don't currently have. I'll be waking up at 9 a.m., have a cappuccino on my balcony overlooking the sea, work out, shower, spray my custom cologne. But in reality, I'm waking up in fear. I'm having bread and water, and I'm spraying, vaguely citrus-scented body spray from like the 7th grade. The person I truly am has a skincare routine and separate outfits for boat and lunch, Current me is out here Googling, can I mix body wash and shampoo and still go to heaven? So, right now I'm just wearing vibes, God, and hope. That's the budget. But one day, I'm gonna walk into a room wearing linen and smelling like generational wealth. Just not today. Today I Febrezed my shirt and prayed for the best. We'll get there.
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga. Yo, Nick, did we throw you 25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick. Nick, what we threw you? Because we love you. Yeah. For nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Because we have nothing else to do. We was bored that day. I say you ain't deserving, nigga. We was bored, nigga. We threw him something because we say, yo, Nick been working his ass off. We threw him that. You ever threw somebody?
Hey Jackson, want to come to the beach?
Yeah, but you've got to drive though.
Why can't you drive? I drove last time.
I sold my car.
Why did you sell your car?
I needed some cash for Bitcoin. I thought it was in a dip.
You sold your car.
Don't even worry, Lachlan. I'll be able to buy a brand new BMW with the gains I'm gonna make. Don't even fret.
I'm gonna fret. That's the last thing you had. You don't have anything left.
Stop fretting. I've got plenty of money. It's just all in crypto. I'm investing.
That's not investing. What if it falls?
It's the future, Lachlan. Why are you all up in my ass about it?
I'm up your ass because I have to buy you lunch every time we go out because you have no money.
My money is in a blockchain. It's all secure there.
You can't spend it. It's not currency.
It's digital currency.
Well then buy me a Subway.
I can't.
Why not?
They don't take Bitcoin, and also I don't want to spend it anyway.
You can't literally invest all the money you have. You have to keep some of it to be money.
But it's going to grow, Lachlan. You don't understand.
And what's the point of growing it if you're too scared to ever take it out?
Because I'm rich.
You're literally going to die a millionaire with no actual possessions.
I'd rather that than die poor.
I'd rather die poor and have spent all my money on life stuff than die technically rich, but all my money is in fucking Shiba Inu.
And NFTs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do not get me started.
My NFT is gonna blow, you just wait.
You spent 30 grand on it.
It's a waiting game.
It's a bubble.
You're a bubble.
What?
You're a fucking bubble, mate.
How am I a bubble?
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them, and we are red-blooded, and we are not slaves, and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead. Stay with dead, you dumb son of a bitch! What the fuck's your problem? You fucking megalomaniac fuckheads! Bring me 15 hookers now and get the drugs ready and take me to the private island. Get the... Listen, asshole. Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Stop pushing your shit. And when I was like 12, 13, I was banging some of that black pussy. Because it's all pink in the middle. There you go.
12 or 13. What about Indian?
Damn right. Yeah, good stuff. I never banged an Indian. But bend over right here. I'll fuck you right now.
Hey, you keep telling me how cute I am, this shit might go down.
I ain't into dudes, I'll be honest with you. But you do have pretty eyes.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, Are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane. Aren't you afraid? Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with Ask Me Anything 118. ETH is breaking out.
Oh, shit.
Told you, Lachlan. I told you. You know, wait, I gotta be. Wait. All right. So I had a cousin. Miguel, I'm thinking about selling the Ethereum for a loss right now. In losses no more. Obviously you got Richard because you got Richard Hart right now, bull posting Ethereum because he's up $600 on the But you got a lot of them though. You got a lot of them. I'd be happy too, man. I mean, I'm more happy how much Pulsex is up right now, man. Oof. I told Kyle, what card did I tell you I was gonna buy? I literally gained so much today that I could literally buy this card twice. That's it.
Say it.
No, say it. We make more money than you. That's right.
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken.
He had to been faded as fuck, dude. Mace.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude. Lachlan making that chicken, man. Yeah, but definitely we got a lot of people in the chat today. So obviously, if you don't know, ask me anything. You super chat me. I shall answer your questions. Unless it's very, very, very stupid. And sometimes I still answer it anyway. But who do we have as the first moon ganger today? We got Damien first.
Ooh.
Followed by Tony Yayo over here. No, do you know something happened to me, Kyle, yesterday? That hasn't happened to me in a long time. I did such a crazy back workout yesterday. So my back workouts, I've added a lot of things just, for biceps, right? And I was eating food last night and my entire arm went like this. It would it cramped up and complete the worst Charlie horse I think I've ever gotten in my arm. I was like, oh my God. I was by myself at the house. I'm going to die here. This is it. Chipotle bowl. Was it Chipotle bowl? Yeah, it was a Chipotle bowl. And then literally, this is how bad it was. I was literally going to do cardio and I was I stopped. I was like, no, I'll die if I do cardio. I'll die. So I literally got into my bed, and then as I put my shoulder into the other one cramped up. No! So I was literally in my bed, flat on my bed, afraid to move my arms.
Was it a cramp, or did you have
It was a muscle cramp. It was a big muscle cramp, happened right here. It's because I did a lot of I at the end there, I burned out with a bunch of like these basically.
Hammers. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but there's like it's a different type of hammer. So like hammer straight up. You got the curl, and then this one it helps build up this right here.
Yeah.
It's like half a forearm exercise. Oh, I sure did that one. Yeah. Fucking horrible, dog. Can you post the Black Rock memes in the Citadel? Oh yeah, for sure, man. We get it. And I was pissed off too because I made sure I was hydrated as fuck. I put salt in my water and shit, and I'm over here dying.
We get more electrolytes than you.
But definitely, man. Try MLP expel. What?
I'll find out.
I don't do diuretics. I stay away. I had one bad experience with diuretics. Never fucking again. 20,000 steps abs, sort of. It doesn't take forever, but yeah, I guess. Well, you still have to train abs a little bit.
Yeah, it's a diuretic.
But you want to do reps with abs. You don't want to do heavy. You can do heavyweight, but then they get like you will get blocky abs.
All depends on your muscle insertions. At the
Yeah,
end of the
cut
day.
that water weight, dog. We just gotta lose weight, dude.
Yeah,
either way, the water weight shit. The water weight. I mean, look, I got no fat on. I really don't have much fat on my arms, but like that's just Mexican genetics. There's a really funny Mexican genetics thing where like he's like, man, I work with these Mexican workers, bro. They got these giant beer guts, but these guys have Adonis arms and legs. You know what I'm It's like they're this huge tummy and chest, and then they got these fucking like Mr. Olympia arms and Mr. Olympia legs and shit. The Mexican dad physique or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
The beer gut.
Yeah. Shit happens when I run a lot. Never seem to get enough water with how much I sweat. Yeah, dude. Why is Polly so low? Polly wanted a cracker. By Polly, you mean Polygon or Pole? Miguel, I am losing weight. It's hotter than a motherfucker out here too.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, stay away from diuretics, you guys. Don't listen to Jimmy. Zero Jimmy. Boo. Diuretics is one. Don't fuck around with diuretics, man. You're gonna die. I'm not even diuretics. It's in the word. It's literally in the word. Die. Die. Oh, do I still have that song? Oh yeah, I got copyright. Do you believe I got copyrighted? Like die by fire.
Really?
I seriously got copyrighted on that. I had to get rid of it.
Taking loads again.
Horrible. By end of year, I mean, fuck. I hope, but like, there's not much runway. There's like 4 months.
Yeah, it's kind of.
We get 2, dog. I'm chilling with 2, bro. Shit, how much Sonic I've acquired. Diuretic. But no. So let me tell you a horrible story that happened to me. And I think I've said it one time on the show. But if I could ever warn you against diuretics, do not do it. Do not do anything that fucks with your water. Unless I guess you're in wrestling, I guess, or you're getting paid to do it, or you're doing some national championship shit, or like, all right, fine, whatever, right? Like my boy O'Day, who's co-headlining today. Yo, shout out to O'Day, bro. We're gonna have O'Day on very, very soon here, man. But obviously, like I always give him his space after a fight and shit.
Yeah.
He won his last fight. He's gonna start this fight and stuff. So I wonder if I can make it in time to the casino to bet on O'Day.
Just run over there.
But yeah, he was robbed 2 fights ago by this Mexican bucktooth motherfucker. But like, it was crazy. Like it was like was it Cinco de Mayo at the Sphere? Cinco de Mayo at the Sphere. Every beaner lost. Literally, it was like O'Day was like they're like, I'm pretty sure what happened was like, dog, I'm sorry. I got you after this one, but like we can't let Cinco de Mayo and let every Mexican fighter lose on the card. Every beater got starts on Cinco de Mayo. Oh my Dude, it's fucking crazy, bro. It's like Mexican Pride Fight Month. Every beaner lost. It's like imagine. It's like you guys. It's. I gotta say this carefully now. Imagine it's Black Pride Month, and every Black African fighter lost every fucking fight.
It's
damn,
Juneteenth.
dog. We got to give one to Floyd, bro. We got to by decision. Why is Peacock pump into one? People are speculating on it, and like a lot of people in Pulse Chain like to talk about cock.
Yeah.
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 It's true. A lot of closet. A lot of closet. When you've been fucked that many times in the ass by the market, you're like, it's not that bad. But I have Jesucristo protecting me. You know what I mean? Like you got your God, but I got mine. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should share the shirt a little bit. Wait, let me.
You gotta move a
pull
little.
up the,
You gotta get down.
Yeah, let me get me all like. Oh. I mean, you got your Christ, but oh shit! You see Jesus right here? Wait, was it this side? Look at this motherfucker. Wait, let's see. Oh wait, I can't even see it right now. Let me see. Get a better camera angle. Right here. Look at that right there. Damn, dog. Sheesh. Sheesh. XRP to the moon, dog. Dollars by end of year. I mean, XRP is not going to do terrible. It's going to. We should get an ETF by the end of the year for XRP and Solana, and Doge and Litecoin and a lot of other coins. So I think it's going to do well. But I've kind of set like a $12 maximum top for XRP, unless we manage somehow to crack to like $280,000 on Bitcoin. Which, please, thank you. I would quite enjoy that. The XRP army reminds me of the Luna army, the lunatics, the terrorists. XRP army laughed at back then, and now they're millionaires. Then they all went to zero.
Mm-hmm.
Then they lost all their money. I know a lot of Asians that committed suicide. Okay, I didn't know them personally, but like there's a lot of people that killed themselves over that. Because they're like, oh, let me store all my wealth in this, and it went down pretty badly. I'm not saying that's what XRP is going to do, unless there's some massive hack, as an example. But like, it's like, why kill the golden, why kill the golden, sheep and shit? I'm gonna keep sharing this hoe, right?
Yeah, the golden goose.
Yeah. That was a terrible. Respectfully, that was kind of a terrible example. Yeah, but a lot of people did become rich off that. But like, can you? I mean, you got to think about it, right? Unless you bought the bottom of XRP right now, right? Which is, let's just say, I think it was like 25 cents, but it could have been 30 cents, right? It's up at what, $3? Okay, let's look. XRP. This is not me shitting on XRP, because I've said multiple times, hey, I felt really bad for the XRP community because they just had not been winning for a very long, like a 6-year drought, basically, right? So let's see. I've been wanting to do like, I think I got a clue now. I think I got a clue now. I think I got a clue now. Let's see what's going on. And I go into the screen.
I mean, if we go through OBS, we can
we have the power, Kyle. I mean, I might just do some live interaction shit where I'm like live on stage, like talking this. But okay, let's look at XRP, right? Let's go back a year. Okay. And let's go max. Let's go 22. 30 cents. Okay, I'll just call it 30 cents low. 30 cents. Even if you bought the low. So you basically, in order to have become a millionaire in XRP, you had to have had $100,000 right now. That's already, it means you're not poor. You're not filthy rich, but you're pretty well off if you can throw $100,000 into a coin.
That's a lot of money.
That's 100 racks. That's a lot of dollars at the club, right? Now, obviously, like, I think this could 3x to 4x maximum, right? That's still a lot. You have to understand, where's the market cap? That's a lot, right? So, at how much XRP at the bottom? Well, let me do the math. Okay. So basically, you need about 83,333 XRP. You bought it at 30 cents, basically. And then once it hits $12, you will be a millionaire. It's not bad. What is that today in prices? 1, 2, 3. So if you want to become a millionaire in XRP today, you need to invest $268,333,000.
Got $250,000 to throw?
Just $250,000. Let me see. Cars. Let me see. Cars. No, it's not showing up. Let's see. Well, you can get yourself a Porsche. What else we got here? Who the fuck would buy this shit?
The Rivian?
Yeah, it's pretty trash. 2013 Mercedes Benz. Subaru Outback. Yeah, I'm happy. No, yeah, of course. And I've said in previous videos as well, like, you know, a guy who really did believe in XRP and DCA through the 6 years, if he was consistent, this is why DCAing is powerful, because eventually if that asset does go up quite a lot, like I mean, I shit on XRP, right? It's just, I do not like what they stand for, really. But at the end of the day, I know normal people are investing in it. So do I want the normal people to win? Yes. The faithful should be rewarded. What do you think about magic? It's pretty cool. Like, Mystery showed us quite a lot of tricks.
The Polygon.
Is Sonic worth buying today? Yes. I think I saw Tegan on Twitter posted, like, you no longer can get 3 for $1 anymore. 3 for the dollar menu's gone. Shout out to Tegan, man. Where did I put that? Let me see if I can find it. Shout out to Tegan. Miguel, answer me right now or I will kill you. Yes, no. Yes. Buy shit. You can invest like a female. All in on it. Now, Ethereum's a safe asset, but like, I gave a cutoff a long time ago. Miguel, where's the last place you should buy? Unless you're taking profits in Ethereum or some crazy, so profit taking into a coin. That's different from like, brand new capital. Where should I put it? What's at all-time highs? Let me buy that. No, like $3,400 Ethereum was kind of my level. I was like, all right, we've had tons of time. Me, you, Kyle, a lot of people in the previous courses had a lot of time to buy Ethereum at 700, 800, 900, 1100. Oh, the last crash that happened, it went to $1,400. I went ring, 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 Myron, ring, 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 Myron. Hey, Myron, I think we should buy here. Okay. And he bought. Ring, 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 ring. Waller. Ring, 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 ring. You guys know that reference. That's pretty funny. But I'm old. Yes.
Lizard.
Lizard. I think someone actually posted that on my on one of my posts right here. Yeah, like, what is it? Is it this one right here? Yeah. Someone like, let me see. Oh no, which one was it? Oh yeah, there will be signs. Where was it? What the fuck? Oh, this one. Yeah.
Lizard.
This is so stupid. It's caught fire, but it's so. The first time I ever saw it was about a casino meme where like you have $400. Lizard, it just keeps losing money. Lizard, big win. Lizard. It goes to 0, and then he puts another slip of $1,000. Lizard. Funny as fuck. But yes. This is why rebrands or changing the coin things are very speculative and dangerous. Look what happened to FET. If FET fused into a whole thing and it still hasn't hit its all-time highs still, you know. So, but bull market isn't over. And what did I say? What price class? At what price point did I say alt season starts? I gave a very specific price. It's crazy. When you start losing a little weight and shit, you start getting veins and shit. Look at that. Crazy. Ring, ring, ring. That is right. $5,200. That's the beginning of alt season. That is right. Because we're now comfortably at least $400 above the all-time high.
Yes, sir.
That also will even put the Korean exchanges in profit because like I think Ethereum topped out at 51 or something. If I remember correctly, and whatever their Dongjing wow. That's right. Now, now, right now we're in kind of if Ethereum can keep itself above the 4,000 zone, right now you're in a smart accumulation of like risky assets. If Ethereum goes back down to 3,000 some change, then you know we're kind of back in like, okay, let's see if we can break this point again, right? But if we can stay above the 4,000 range, we're in the smart accumulation, which is pretty good. Or the last chance you really have to pick up a lot of cheap stuff. So let me pull up my screen real quick. And yeah, that's why being diversified is better. And it doesn't mean being, I'm in 43 ecosystems. No, you can pick, I think 3 is a really good number.
Yeah.
1's heavy because you like it. Or you can be more diversified and be like even. That's fine. But usually you'll become your favorite, you know, or one you just outstrip anyone. Like I personally am kind of like, if I had to really admit it, like I'm probably Pulse Chain, Sonic, Solana is kind of my 3 ecosystems that I'm in. Everything else is meme coins and just basically like reserve assets, basically, right? Here in my car, I feel safest of all. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. No. Let's see what's up below. Mantle, Athena, Chainlink. Chainlink, wow. That piece of shit's up. Wow. Whole Arbitrum. Yeah, look, it's a lot of like the L2s and L1s of Ethereum.
Something to pick up.
Yep. This is leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, all the L1s and L2s, right? I mean, meme coin. I mean, yeah of course. Arbitrum, the Kelp Restate. What a dumb name, Kelp.
Kelp.
Dr. Kelp. Dr. Kelp.
Dr. Kelp.
WETH, Rocket Pool. So it seems like it's a bunch of Ethereum-based things. So up 6% today, 24%. Damn, that's almost even. It's almost all the same.
24/7.
24/7. Mantle, WETH, Pi Network. This is at some point going to be a tragedy at some point. This is going to come out. No, and then 15 years later, Pi Network's Bitcoin now. Pi.
God damn it.
God damn it. I'm in the bad timeline. Fuck, dude. I actually had a dream one time that like it was 15 years later, and I was like, God damn, XRP's Bitcoin. God damn. Man.
They hit the particle accelerator too many times.
Yeah, no. Passes Zaza. But Crow's up pretty nicely. I mean, a lot of things are up. Pepe, not bad. There will be a nice rebound pumpy later. Usually Ethereum moves, and then when it chills out, as long as it doesn't retrace too badly on Ethereum, Pepe shoots up a lot. Very good. So there's a lot of stuff to like you can buy here that's obviously like hyperliquid. Even hyperliquid. I mean, everything's basically green if you look over the week. Damn near. I mean, there's very few coins. Let's see, DAI. Well, that's just anytime you see stable coins here, it's because people are selling off stable coins basically. But like, and we already know the debacle that's happening in Monero right now. There's like a 51%. It's like, hey, I'm going to punch you with the straight right. Straight right's coming. Coming is my straight right. Did I mention the right of straight?
Oh, no, Miguel. Right seems the right option.
Right's straight. Straight's right. But in 2 weeks. But interesting. Very interesting. Let's see the price of Sonic right now. 31 cents, not bad. Who bought it? 27. Me. Right? Let's look at Solana. Actually, here, I'll just reset it. Sol's at what? Ooh, not bad, not bad. It's up a little bit, nothing too crazy, but like, when does Solana Malama season start? $220. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna start meme coins going crazy. Hulkamania running wild. You already starting to see a couple of them moving already.
Yeah.
Nobody, Fat, Bert. What else? Salary,
yeah.
Lizard. That's one made a lizard coin. They have to have by now.
Uranus.
Uranus. What about it?
Hey.
Right. Let's see what else we got here. Dogecoin, 24 cents. Sitting on fofos. Actually, no. That's like, what's that? What's that one song? It's like Spinners. No. No, it's Ti, right? It's Ti like Zeros on fours. 24. 24. Yeah. I know. I'm reaching, but
Trying to remember.
I'm reaching. Tron. Yeah.
Are you like Bobos? I'm sipping.
Sui's almost at $4. If I had an ecosystem. It's still right now. There's a quest to look for the most, like, what's gonna be the blue chip on Sui. It still hasn't. I don't believe it really has appeared yet on Sui.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's either Mike Jones 24s,
it's Fofos
or
Ti.
24s.
I think I was doing 24. Yeah, 24s by Ti. Yeah. Who? Peak. That was peak. Choice. You know, let me see what's going on with Litecoin, because like, let's see. That ETF's coming.
That $20. Remember me? Huh? Remember that $20 at like its all-time high?
What do you mean?
Like when it hit, well, not its all-time high. It was at like 220.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
Mike Jones is 64. You know who ended up being really successful? What's his name? Millionaire.
Yeah.
Pretty successful. But let's go to Pulse Chain, you guys. Pulse Chain here at 51.
Ooh.
With PulseX, 41. That was a nice little move, dudettes. Do you remember? I remember. Did you buy some here? Because I did. I thought I was done DCAing. So this is over at 2x already, but even locally, right, when we were at 30, damn, $41,000 per billion. These numbers are trying to get big, Cal. I ratio traded, bought the dip, bought the bottom. Feels nice. DCC, if I had a gun to your head, okay. I don't know why you guys got to threaten me, but like, all right. I've had a gun to your head. Who hits the all-time high first? PulseX. Yeah, easily. Like, look, they're within 10 of each other. Pulse Chain and PulseX are within 10, within 25%. 25%. Domingo. I don't know.
See, Pepper Charm remembers.
Pepper Charm remembers. Yeah, exactly, right? Who? Oh my God. But no, but it's there was, so basically, right? Like the all-time high of Pulse Chain is 340. Okay, 340. To make it easier in your brain, right? 340,000 per billion. Damn. Or 34,000 per 100 million. Right? The all-time high for PulseX is 140, which is 140,000 per billion. So if we have, let's just say this ratio stays roughly the same, right? Let's say Pulse Chain hits today 160. We're at 140 for PulseX. So PulseX would hit its all-time high first. Math. Science. Yeah, and Pump.Tires actually helps out Pulse Chain as well because it burns and stuff, but this creates more volume on PulseX, which just burns. So it's like no matter what, all roads lead back to the burn. Bernie. That buy and burn, definitely. But let me hit a couple super chats real quick, and then we'll get back to the show. So we got or have you, Kyle, bring him up? Yeah, but Ken Rose, man, shout out, man, with a $20 super chat, man.
Woo. Hell yeah. wait.
I don't know. Muscle.
All right, we got Karn with the $10 super chat saying, drag all your ETH bears here to perish.
That's right.
Season was
me and Karn got to get a workout in, man.
Hell yeah.
I just think Karn's on Instagram always posting all these workouts and stuff, man. The only thing, if I had to give a little criticism, I don't like the gym you working out at, dog. That's the only thing. But Karn puts in more work than even me. Like, he puts in work. Shout out to Karn.
Oh yeah. We got old redneck with the
He's like all on Deca and shit. Don't ever do Deca, dog. You'll get Deca dick and you'll get Deca tits. Wait, go back up. I didn't see the last one. Sorry.
Oh, it's old redneck with
old redneck, man. Shout out to you, brother.
And we got the $4.99 too, saying got a billion Pulse X.
Got a billion, got a mistress. Oh, goddamn, I feel so hood rich.
Says, don't feel like I got enough.
You don't make it rough?
Yeah.
Dog. Make it. All right. If let's just say I'm being bearish here. Let's say Pulse X homie does like a 3x above. I mean, Pulse Chain does a 3x above its all-time high. That's like 800. That's like that could be 800, 900 grand for that Billy. I don't know. Pretty nice. I think you're gonna make it, bro. Good old boy, just trying to make a rack. Well, you made a lot of racks today, though. You made a nice. You made a good 11 racks today. It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad. And the thing is, when the numbers get larger, it just keeps getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I told people stack that Billy when it's cheap, dude. I was screaming that. I actually compilation of DCC was right, like of these, like, you guys, it's so cheap right now, bro. You can buy a Billy for $9 grand. You can buy 100 million for $900. I said all this. You can buy 10 million for $90.
All right, we got Zenith Sabers with the $5 super chat saying new to crypto, only got 3,000 to put in. What should my breakdown be? Have a huge fear of missing out.
Right. So if you are brand new right now, I would look into basically getting into the big three right now. I think Sonic, Sui, Solana, because it's very easy to do. You can buy them on exchanges, Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Crypto.com. I would recommend Pulse Chain as well through like maybe Liberty-Fi. Yep. Liberty-Fi, you can just use a debit or credit card and you can get some. I always recommend Pulse X first, but it's probably good to buy like $100 of Pulse Chain and then buy like the rest in Pulse X so you have gas fee money. But especially if you're new, you want to buy something that's simple, where it's on every exchange, so you have the ability to like move it around if you ever need to. But I think those three, I call it the SSS. And you can add a Pepe in there. The keep it simple, stupid portfolio is Sui, Sonic, Solana, Pepe, or Doge, basically. Either one. I like my Nazi Pepe, personally. But that's a really great way to start and stuff. You can just put 1,000 in each. I think that's an unbelievable price point right now. Sonic is at is dirt. I mean, literally the all-time low is 25 cents.
Yeah.
You're buying literally like 15% above all-time low.
Mm-hmm.
So big value buy there. Okay, cool. It only has room. Well, I don't want to say it could go down. It's 5 cents, but like the chances of it going up is much far harder than it going down now. And especially if Ethereum keeps breaking out. Solana is going to go back to $300. So very quickly you'll be in some profit on Solana. Sui's almost very close to its all-time high right now at $4, and we haven't had an alt season yet. So it's going to run up and do a nice run as well. So you're in a prime position where those three, you've got a lot of optionality, and each one of them will be pumping at different times. I always love a meme coin as well, but you can buy the meme coin later. Buy your main L1s now. Then as you get more capital, you can buy a meme coin, because I think like a Pepe, a Doge, a Bonk be pretty useful. The reason I recommend Bonk now is just because there's now going to be VC firms that are going to try to leverage it out. So we can ride the fucking risk train on that one. But there you go, man.
All right, then we got a BYC lift on Holly with the $9.99 saying Ethereum's about to go to the sun and shine. By the way, Miguel, I could tell you've been lifting, man. You should do a workout session with Myron and record it.
I'll definitely do it. I'll have to ask him and stuff. But yeah, he works out at midnight. I don't mind. Yeah. Actually, or 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. But definitely at some point, I'll get a workout with him and stuff. I got to check out what kind of, to me, always look, I mean, I guess he is lifting like Not
It's more like-
calisthenics, but
kind of more like hilt based training.
yeah, hip based, right?
Or hilt, yeah.
Yeah, hip based training and stuff like that. But he's lifting weights with it. I got to check out his workouts, but definitely I got to work out with him. No problem. I'm actually going to catch a workout as well with Red Pill Aries. Red Pill Aries is working out a bunch of. There's the workout culture in Miami is pretty good, mostly because of like a sexual competition.
Yeah,
it's pretty high in Miami. Here, it's just bodybuilders and shit, which is really cool too. So, but you have to go out of your way to look for it too, as well. But that's kind of like Vegas is it's compartmentalized and stuff. So it's like DGen, gambling, health. There's like so many like I keep fucking forgetting to do this, but there's so many like food prep places here, stores and everything that's like, really awesome.
All right, we got a Clear Fish with 199 saying IOV, Pepe, and EHEX run.
Yeah, EHEX is gonna. I think EHEX is gonna run. I loaded up and stuff during that recent wick down. Pepe, I just buy occasionally. I just want to get some cash. I buy like an extra $5,000, $10,000 when I can. Alluvium. I'm not adding to my Alluvium position, but I think Alluvium. Look, the founder isn't like he's trying. He's building it back up. They've got a lot of like if Ethereum runs, it's going to drag like Alluvium up anyway. I think as the price goes up and we started getting some sort of an alt season, maybe we can get back up to like $100 or some change and stuff like that. So we're even higher. The thing is, I don't want to put like a price prediction on where it can go and stuff like that. I mean, when it was like several $100s, it was possible for it to go to 1,000, but like now it is the road. Maybe it can by the end of the run, but you need to go viral. I mean, we've said like it'd be really cool if they put pinks. We call it pinks or slips. Pink sounds kind of gay actually. Slips. Or like Louis for alluvial, band for band. But yeah.
All right, then we go to old redneck with the 199 saying, should I rotate 0.5 BTC into alts or hold for safety?
That's a lot of question. It depends. If that's all you have, then I mean, long term, you keep that Bitcoin. It's kind of reserve. You are risking right now, but we are heading into, I believe, alt season. Right now, the Bitcoin Ethereum's starting to kind of battle back on the Bitcoin dominance side now, especially on the Bitcoin to Ethereum chart. You can do it. It's just you have to pick the right alts and stuff, of course, like always. Buy value, but at the same time, buy like I wouldn't call Solana like undervalued, but I would call it like neutral to like decent. It's not like terrible, right? Like where I would be screaming at you is like, what the fuck are you guys doing buying $300 Solana?
Yeah,
the fuck. 180, 160, okay, you see, it's okay. Like 220s where I'm starting to get, I mean, like, all right, I guess. But like Sonic, great value, but do you put 0.5 Bitcoin as like dog? No. But you can do some of that and stuff, but like, I just don't have enough information right now. Alt-wise. If you give me a little more information, I'll gladly go into more detail into it.
What's a good buy for alt-wise?
Alt-wise. Like I said, the big three, like I've said there, now Pulse 6 is running a little bit, but Pulse Chain, I mean, it's still under SAC, so they're still affordable right now, but we're getting close to where like, I mean, like I'm not gonna tell someone not to buy it at like, let's just say Pulse X hits to like 180 and it comes down to like, it's at SAC now. It's a good buy at SAC, right? It can't stay below SAC fucking forever after 2.5 years. Eventually it'll be like we probably won't ever go below SAC again, depending how high we go. I'm feeling fucking bullish on the RH ecosystem, bro. Yeah, one thing I do, wait for red days.
Yeah,
don't Bitcoin's gonna stay steady. Bitcoin will stay above 100,000. You're protecting capital there. Like buy Sonic if you want to buy like a 1/10 of like 10% of a Bitcoin in Sonic, do it now. That's fine. It's pretty safe. Solana, you can do the same for Pulse Chain ecosystem. Wait for a drawdown. But to tell you the truth, I have been saying like Pulse Chain was going to start running these next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's why I was being a little aggressive with people. Hey, buy your bags now, your last DCAs and stuff like that. What's your opinion on PDI? Pretty trash. Richard said it's fucking cancer. Verbatim said this shit is a cancer on the ecosystem. Oh, fuck, dude. We make more money than you. Oh, dude, I forgot I had this one. Should I? No. Should I?
It was a bad year because look, I'm only 14. Look what it did to me.
14 years old?
Yeah, 14 years old. And look what I look like. For crying out.
Do I think PulseX can hit half a penny this cycle? It is possible. I'm not saying no. Someone asked me, Miguel, what do you think is the highest it could ever go? Like the absolute highest Pulse chain can go this cycle. And I have not changed my answer. This is if everything goes good and right. We win in. You know, you got Richard going on stage, dick slapping motherfuckers and like, you know, FOMOing people and everything like that. I said Pulse chain could go to 3 cents. Pulse 6 can go to 1 penny. I said that's the highest it could go. But that's 1,000x.
So I'm hearing Pulse Chain ETF.
Maybe I don't know, maybe next cycle or something, or like it gets added to like degenerate like bundles. It's possible actually for next cycle. Not even joking around. It could be added to an ETF to it could be like an alt L1 investment bundle and something like that. It can get it to a basket of that or something like that, or some leverage ETF, but as a bundle. I don't think it'll ever be, at least not until the 2030s, there'll be an individual ETF for just Pulse Chain. But I do believe there's going to be next cycle, it's going to be added to like a risky alt bundle, basically. Like, hey, alternative L1 investment fund, or I don't know, SS Hard. SS Hard Fund or something like that. And it could totally be like a portion of that. It could be like 10% of it or something like that, or 15%, or some sort of like maybe like market weighted version of it or something like that. And that is totally possible. Absolutely, in the next cycle. Because I think there's going to be a run to like try to make as many, because these ETFs charge fees, and they could have higher fees. Like if you buy like the Spider or something like that, or like Vanguard's like S&P 500, the fee that they generate per the money that you invest into it per yearly basis is very small. It's like 5 basis points. It's like 0.05. Like it's really not that much money. Where with these they can charge much higher rates. So it means you could have a smaller fund, but making quite a lot of money. And especially if you create like a levered one, like a 2x, 3x or something like that fund, you can charge ridiculous fees, basically. Yeah, he's like, just maintaining both sack rate's a good start. Yes, it is, truly. But we had a long time. I mean, like that's why I like PulseX. Like all the there's more hardcore holders in PulseX than there is in Pulse Chain. I can tell you that. There's all the crybabies. Oh, remember when Richard got rid of all the rolling stake money? Oh my god, dude.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but like realistic tops and stuff, like, because what's realistic and stuff? Well, it's all possible. Like it could be like maybe PulseX only hits 1/10 of a penny, and that means like PulseX only hits like 840, right? And Pulse Chain hits 1,000. That's 1/10 of a penny, right? 10,000 is a penny. You just understand the numbers, right? I like to conceptualize the numbers, right? So if you hit it like 1/10 of a penny on Pulse Chain, that's $1 million per billion tokens. Okay, you see it right now. Okay, at a penny, $10 million per billion. Please, that would be cute. That'd be very cute. But so it could be any range in between, right? I think 1/10 of a penny is very like realistic to like where a top would be, and then from there, any multiples of that right there, it could be 30. It could be 30% of a penny. It could be 40%. It could be like it reaches 80 for a second and then doesn't, and then you can extrapolate PulseX very close to the price of Pulse Chain at this point, especially as more time goes on, more of supply of PulseX gets burned away, because only real holders of PulseX exist now. Basically, only people who truly believed in PulseX the entire time and ain't gonna fumble their bags. Every cheated out of their whole bag. I know guys who were like huge sacrificers for PulseX. They just cheated their bag all into PHEX or into Pulse Chain or into meme coins. And most of them have lost most of their money by investing into fucking poker centers, PDIs. I mean, they're like, and when you got to think, when someone's making a ton of money on a meme coin, right? Someone's losing on that opposite trade.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're playing PvP games. You can have a Pepe, and that's a larger game where like you can still win over time, right? And like a lot of more people make money on those kind of coins. But like on some of these smaller like micro cap coins, like I mean some of the coins that you guys are like, hey, look at this coin, it's so cool. Someone's fucking raking in money on Peacock.
Yeah.
It's not you guys, but it's somebody. So you're just basically, it's a wealth extraction tool for a lot of the people. And so like but this circus is needed just on Solana. Like for most meme coins, it's wealth extraction. I've made money. Like I can say yeah, I've won on it. So have I taken L's? Of course I have. Like I have like a quarter of every coin I invest in Solana meme coins I lose. That's just it. Like you just lose. It's a fact. Some people it's like 99% right? Coins lose. But on Pulse Chain, right? Most meme coins are gonna lose. You're just not gonna make money because one of them, like the guy launches it or the guy that invested in 100K market cap, it pumps up to a few million, he starts cashing out of it. And then he's like on to the next one basically, and it doesn't get some perma rug, but it just doesn't go pump up again. So doesn't mean you don't take shots on coins and stuff, but like this ecosystem's all about conspiracy. No, like this question right here as an example, right? Because like I think this is blatantly wrong. What if already? What if? Who, what, where, when, how? What if Richard Hart is trying not to publicly have his name attached to PDI because he doesn't want to become a target for the feds? A little late on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cass, that's a little late. That's a tad bit late. What? So this is the thing I have, like, gives me like a damn near an aneurysm about these PDI. Mega! You know, these PDI guys, is that the conspiracy theory is like I'm an avid watcher of like Alex Jones and all this stuff and everything like that. And Alex Jones even come full circle, like, all right, let's like some of this stuff's a little ridiculous. But like it's just like a brand new fanfic, a new manhwa. Like they're watching, it's a brand new fucking like isekai. In this episode of PDI the Isekai. And that rhymes too. You see that shit? I don't use my powers for evil. But like in PDI, you know, bruh. In PDI, Mega! The Isekai, they just try to find out, like, you don't understand Richard Hart's brother, like he's taking SAC funds on this side and stuff because he's trying to prop it up, but you don't understand. Remember when everyone and their mom was linking PDI to that who's that cross-dressing faggot dude? Aropa, that motherfucker? Some guy named Maria? First off, that's a chick's name. And what did he do? He rugged you guys, and then, but there's still a bunch of like diehard retards that'll just follow this guy because he's like, well, like I don't really believe in the guy, but you know, there's really a lot of low QI people that do believe in him, so I'll just buy his coin cheap, and then I'll just dump on them again. Like I've made money on PDI, but what do? When everyone stops talking about it, I just look on Twitter. No one's talking about PDI. I'll buy a little bit. When my whole chat's PDI, I dump and I just take profits. My chat's not stupid enough to buy it, but I'll extract. Why not? And what I do with the money? Pulse X. You know, so Occam's razor, right? Either someone's over-invested in the coin or has just made so much money on it, like it'd be stupid not to keep the money train rolling. Mm-hmm. And everywhere in between. As well as you have diehard guys that truly do believe, but because they do believe, they keep accumulating the bottom, so they keep making money on it. So it's like, hey, I'll get, you know, like the thing is, the faithful shall be rewarded. But they also can go down with the ship. Let's not buy Hex last cycle below a penny. No. I shall ape my entire house and mortgage at 40 cents, 50 cents. Is EHEX going back to all-time high? No. Very unlikely. I wanted to, but just to be realistic. Now, all right, it's not a 0% chance. Bomb, Iran. No, it's no, don't play that one. But it's it could, but you like with all the information we have now, we need Richard back. Like we need Richard back on YouTube. Doesn't have to stream every day or something crazy crap like that, but like once a month, doing some stuff, embarrassing motherfuckers, interviewing people, making them sound okay. Listen, stupid. Like I'm investing for the future and shit. And like Bitcoin's stupid. Ethereum's pretty cool. All this other shit, right? Him going on stage, Vitalik, let me handle this. Going in on motherfuckers. It could. It could do very well. But you have to understand, you had everyone in the entire ecosystem rowing in one direction for hex to happen. There's one hex. There was no pulse chain, pulse hex, PDI, EDI. There wasn't Zen shit. Remember Zen? Miguel, you don't understand. Zen's the next coming, dude. He fucked over he fucked over everybody for the whole ecosystem. Like they're not gonna get an airdrop for holding the Zen, and he's holding an IPO. Maybe he changed it up now because was it Jack Levin? Jack Levin? So whatever. These dudes with fake names. My name's real because like why would this is like if I was gonna create a fake name, right? Dan Steele. Right. I wouldn't call myself a Mexican named Miguel. Miguel. I'm Zapateta. Punch. My name is Miguel Pancho Villa. You know what I mean? It's like there's some shit's too on the nose. You're like, all right, well, that's got to be real because it's like, damn, dog.
MPV.
My name's Indian.
That's it.
Indian curry. Shut up, dog. Your name is not Indian curry. It is. Middle name Non.
Nah.
Non bread.
No.
Yeah. I know. But I told you this. Like, who told you to invest into a Tropa? Not me. I was openly shitting on that shit from the fucking fact. I read a book by its cover. That guy looked gay. Now, I invest in dweebs. This is a spectrum. Anyone in crypto, we're investing in nerds. I could be a cool nerd, but I'm so dork, right? But in crypto, we're investing in dorks. There's like the dork that gets bullied, and there's dork that's pretty cool with all the jocks and everything. And then there's like the kid that's gonna fucking kill people at school. I don't invest that way. Anyway. Yeah, vampire tactic chain. Bro, anyway, if you believe in that crap, you're fucking stupid. It's not gonna perform well. It's also later in the cycle. There's even been attempts to like, even though I do think it was a good idea, like what is his name? Dipcatcher and Gold Key were decided to launch basically an L2, which I actually don't think it was a terrible idea. It's just I think improperly launched. They should have launched it basically within 6 months to a year of Pulse Chain launching. They should have done it, or had basically tried to run a sacrifice for it around the time that either the launch of it or right before the launch, in order to do something like maybe like after once people just saw the debacle at the peak of EHEX versus PHEX, that would have been a really good time. And I told Dipcatcher that it's going to be tough to raise the type of money that they need to raise in order to make it work, because I don't think it's a terrible idea. I mean, it is a cool play, like have something for EHEX. It's the original one, right? I mean, I do personally think that there shouldn't have been 2 hexes at all. There should have been 1. I think hurt us a little bit because the same thing too. We had a brand new chain launch and then a rebrand.
Mm.
There's E and P. Is that one in the pinker, one in the stinker? I don't know. But I think it's rectifying itself now. But still to this day, if you ask most people, they maybe know Pulse Chain. Everyone knows Hex. So like there is intrinsic value for the hex on Ethereum. So I've talked to some really, really large whales in the Ethereum and Solana ecosystem that have told me that the reason they're scared of basically bridge bridge health. Basically, there's kind of I don't want to like bridge in there without native USDC and all this other crap. And they'd rather just buy the Ethereum hex just because it's on Ethereum, and they know they won't get rugged on it. And they're like, well, I'd rather grab some of the accumulation there. And then two, since there's already Ethereum paired to the hex, as Ethereum goes up, it'll drag up the price anyway and stuff like that. So like, it makes sense to me. And like, so yeah. And technically it's not a derivative token. It is not. The original hex will always be the one on Ethereum. It's true. So like, it's not a derivative token, and it's the native one. The contract's immutable. Like that is why. If the bridge rugs hex on Ethereum will go to zero, will zero out anyway. No, it won't, because it's still the same V2 pool on Uniswap. I think there's a couple pools on another people have made a couple of small pools, but what'll happen if the bridge zeroes out and no one can bridge out anymore, then all the eHex that was stuck over there on Pulse Chain is just stuck there now.
Yeah.
Unless someone can just come and hacks. If someone does like grab it then just dump it, that's a different thing. But like, let's say the bridge just gets fucked up and it's closed out or whatever. I mean, there's just less supply on the Ethereum side at that point, unless someone does have access to the coins to then dump, which is the difference, basically. But either way, it would go down anyway because people get scared to be like, oh fuck, this ecosystem trying to crash. Yes, yeah, but yeah, any serious FUD can cause a run down, of course. Yep. Mm-hmm. Any more super chats, Kyle?
No.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Still wait.
Let me pull up the screen again, Kyle. Okay, thank you. That's PulseX. Let's go down here. Let's see what we got here. So we got Peacock up. It was up 60. It's up 49%. I mean, this is the biggest meme coin, I think, right now. When Richard comes back, it'll probably pump pretty well. Teddy Bear is going to do pretty good as well. PGC, I like PGC. It's going to do as well, good as well. The Fizz Gerald come. What? You guys, let's dump all our money into Alamo.
We'll never forget.
Where we lost. The Texas token. I was going to go into this whole like SpongeBob sort of like Sandy sort of thing. Like, what's wrong with big old dumb old Texas? Don't you talk about Texas. Pump.tire. Shame on you, motherfuckers. Pepe. Oh, it's up a little bit. The last time I looked at it, it was at 900 to a minute. So it's up a decent chunk. Nice. More money. I think this is a good Pepe. If you're going to invest in a meme coin, I think Pepe on Pulse Chain is a good one. I personally, I mean, like this is the truth. The P copies failed. In absolute terms. Total fucking failure. Now, I think it was a good idea to like bring like hype to the chain. Like, hey, all your assets on Ethereum are going to get copied over. Cool. But it's failed. It's truly failed. So I think we're better off. Like, I think there's a reason why Richard or whoever created this Pepe here, because like there should be a yield farm for this Pepe. Like we're not really onboarding real Pepe from Ethereum, basically. So yeah. Let's see what else we got here on Pulse Chain. SolidX. You can thank this one for how bad this one did. Doge, another good one. There's an XRP. Oh yeah, there is an XRP. Trump. The loan token. LOL. Time. Not bad. Good wallet. Bitcoin, X, Solana. Oh my god, did they update the fucking Solana backshots? Wow. These are all ones that are made on pump.tires that they were all the original coins that the wallet that made most and all the rest of the tokens. So this is like So maybe when Solana's going bananas, like these actually can run pretty decent. So they're at a, if you're going to risk some money on that, I mean, at least buy the Richard Hart main meme coins if you're going to risk something, but yeah, or not, or just stick to the mains. Don't, spread your money too thin. Things are looking up. 1.3 cents. Not bad. 13,000 per million tokens. Not bad. Incentives at $2. That's good. Almost 20% of a penny. Not bad. Let's look over here on where's Sonic? $2. Shadow, $14. It's climbing a little bit with Ethereum moving up. $22. Equalizer. I think Equalizer is going to come back eventually. They've been sort of. What's your talks on Ink? It's just I didn't yield. I mean, I yield farmed it, but I used it to accumulate other stuff. I just wanted to be in the mains mostly and stuff like personally. I don't hate. I have some ink, but not like a crazy amount. But I got some ink. Not with like crazy amount where like whales would think is crazy, but like it's a good amount. But like, we need some more incentives for it, or we need something. We need it to do something, or more of a buy and burn for it, or we need something to like give it some juice right now, because like you can barely earn any like ink at all, or Richard or somebody or OA is gonna have to pump the fuck out of the ink tokens to increase the yield APR on the pools and stuff to incentivize liquidity. So at some point, like that's gonna have to happen. So that's like the big boon for it. It could happen actually is like you can increase the price to $10, you 5x the yield on the protocol. Or maybe Richard increases the yield output by maybe like he doubles it for a bit, and then the price at $10, and then the APRs are okay, decent, nothing crazy, but like decent. That could be something. Paint swaps like live right now and stuff like that. So there's some good volume going through paint swap for all the trading and stuff for that. TC10Cat, that's a good meme coin. Everything's really cheap right now on this, so it's like anything you buy, you're basically buying pretty decent. Meme coin. Let me look on Suya right now. Yeah, the brush should run a little bit right now when the buy and burn starts. No, exactly. All that volume is just gonna burn away a lot of brush. I hold a good amount of brush. Are we technically in ETH season? Technically, yes. Yeah, we are in ETH season right now. The early ETH season. But full on ETH season starts at like I've said, like alt season, ETH season, it really starts at like $5,000 for Ethereum. We have to get past the all time high, and then like we're here, and then we're like. Oh my god. Bankless is like finally I finally get to have some sex today. My wife will come touch my wiener. La 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 la. Ain't at the bottom of the theory. Oh, one of the Bankless guys starts crying. He's like, I finally got pussy today. Oh my god, dog. That's so funny. Let me give you some advice, you guys, some life advice. Your girl should not know how much crypto you have. Like, we're doing okay, babe. I'm in crypto, but like, what flavor is this shit? All right. Normally, berry flavor is delicious in all forms, but in Celsius, it's horrible. The worst flavor ever. Even leaves a horrible aftertaste in your mouth. It's terrible.
Shit, I was planning on giving you that.
You know what Rolo told me the other day?
What's up?
Rolo told me, Kyle's become an integral part of my show now. He brings much value.
As I do, of course.
To the Red Pill Show.
The Gen Z perspective.
It's kind of crazy. Like I talk to Rolo like every fucking day.
Yeah. Right?
And he's like, yo, Miguel. Like this is actually a real tweet. Yo, Miguel. I'm looking at this inline V6 fucking charger right now. This new one and stuff. I just saw an article from the CEO of Dodge. They're bringing back the V8s. Oh! And then he sends me an article with a V8 on it and stuff like that. He's like, dude, this might be feasible for the company car. I'm like, all right. Yeah, never tell her. No, look, never. Okay. Listen to me. Never tell her everything you have. Okay?
Thanks.
Okay. Whatever money you cash out, so if let's just say I cashed out $1 million and you left $500,000 in stable coins. Okay. So how much do you tell her? Well, yeah, obviously I tell her $500,000. Stupid motherfucker. You stupid son of a bitch. Never idiot. Okay. This is what you do. Depending on how much you love her and you trust her, varies. This on her shopping habits, basically, right?
She calls America evil.
Remember that. She calls America evil. She gets less now. So whatever you cash out, you tell her half at most. So you take $500,000 out into whatever goes into the physical realm, your bank account. Half. Eddie, I want half. You tell her half of that, $250,000. Because it's a believable amount, right? Because because girls start making plans. They're chicks. The reason we call them chicks is because they love to nest. They start imagining. They start having it's a whole new world. It's a brand new place I've never been. Cabo. And you just don't ever. So you've told. So of this, you basically tell her. And then there's gonna be some cuck in some. If I ever get reacted to, there's gonna be some cuck out here who's like, "Well, why are you getting with women you don't trust, bitch? You don't understand women." I can tell already. Divorce is incoming. Divorce, trust nobody, except your mama maybe. And sometimes your mom, if you don't, some people moms suck. That's terrible.
That's the sucky part. Yeah.
Some of us, are born on fourth base. It's like you gotta play. You gotta know when to play them and when to fold them. Right. Some people if we have a certain amount of cards in our life, right? One's body, talents. I don't know, family you're born into. Do your parents love you? There's all these cards, right? Do you trust and love your parents? Yes. That's a card that I have that's very high. That's I got. I don't know if Ace of Spades or Ace of Hearts is better, but whatever. Ace of Spades, right? But some people are literally got a fucking 2. A 2. Miguel, you could be the next ethnic replacement of a Disney character. I would do a great job. I'd be on the media tour just fucking Disney wanted to kill me. Dude, my female co-star is a fucking idiot. I enjoyed beating her up in the movie. I would just be oh my God, dude. That'd be so funny. What if you're the woman offboarding? What do you tell the dude in your life? You see, I have some boss ass bitches in my circle. I really do. The same goes for you because there's so many. Dude, look, I know a lot of people in real life where this makes me sad. I have a friend of a friend of a family, it's they're not family, but they're basically family, kind of, right? Where the dude is a lazy sack of shit, and the mom works and pays all the fucking bills. The guy pretends his back is killing. It's some horse shit, dude. It pisses me the fuck off. But that's their life, and that's the life she's chosen, right? And those instances, you gotta play coy, you gotta play smart. I would tell you the same fucking thing, right? Because the guy's gonna be less mad about you hiding money than she is. And I'm still telling the guys to do it. Mm-hmm. What I mean? The guy's damn, babe, I didn't know you had that much money. I've been saving up. I didn't tell you how much I saved. I'm sorry, babe. And you just give the coochie 1 or 2 times. All is forgiven. Oh. Right? But I would tell you the same sort of thing. You would tell them a quarter of what you actually cashed out, like half of what you cashed out, or if it's in the metaverse, if it's in Ethereum, if it's in Solana, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. What only exists is what hits Chase Manhattan or Wells Fargo. That's real, and you only tell them half because they find out later you can still do stuff. I would tell all girls the same thing too as well. Now, what money? Exactly. No, I would tell you guys the same thing. It's just a smart thing to do because then, either way, because that's smart. Like you have a safe, you have a nest egg. Let's just say in this $1 million example, you take $500,000 out into cash. $250,000, you leave it as a nest egg. You could put it into a different bank account. I don't know, Bank of America, maybe a Wells Fargo, or some sort of credit union, right? And then the other money, you have it in the main banking joint account or whatever. And hopefully you've chosen the correct spouse, doesn't fucking just spend your money like that. But then you guys could choose, but like that money is also there to improve your guys' lives, right? Now maybe honey, look, I just took out $250,000 out of crypto. Wow, you really did a lot. Yeah, I just took out in cash right now. What should we pay off? You can include them. Now this is if you have a healthy relationship. I'm not talking my goth mommies out here, my goth daddies or some shit. I just discovered that's a real thing. But was it Frankie? Yeah, Frankie. Like, no, absolutely. Like, you gotta protect yourself. You worked very hard and you put a lot of time and effort into investing, into learning, and let's not squander it because the easiest money to be made is outside of getting a massive 10, 20, 30x in the bull run is buying the bottom. That $500,000 that you buy of Bitcoin and Ethereum at the next bottom in 27, you'll turn that $500,000 back into 1.5 million. So you just took it out $500,000 into your real life. Remember, you got to pay taxes. Remember? Hopefully not, but like you have to pay tax on it. Now you turn that $500,000 into 1.5 million. Now you have more money than you had at the top, at the bottom, and it's only going up. It's only going up now. I'm not telling you to call me that, but I've been called sometimes. Actually, Kyle, have I told you what I wanted to buy recently?
No, you haven't.
Oh, I'll tell you about it later, Kyle. Or actually, Kyle, put a meme on real quick. I gotta tell you. Sorry, guys.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need. You didn't have to cut me off. Think like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger, and I feel so lost. Change your number. I need that goal. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
ECC, I'm hitting the town looking for Stacy's. Hit me up, little boozier. Are you actually in town? I'm in town too. Shit. What do you think about poly trash? Yes, we've talked. I'm in Canada. We have to pay 50% capital gains tax on our 20. Oh my God. Canada just sucks, dude. And they take so much ching money too. And it inflates your guys' housing prices. We can't talk too much, but not to not to your guys' level. Whew, Lordy Lord. Because I never in my life I thought, oh boy, I want to live in New York City. Never. Because as a child, I was traumatized by every possible movie about aliens invading, natural disaster, the earth freezing over. New York gets fucked first. Avengers.
It's New York and San Francisco.
It's New York, San
Something's
Francisco.
going down.
Yeah. No. Which city would get attacked first? Boy. It's always, yeah. It is. It is, absolutely. You've got to find it. Now, I know you have I think you've told me you got a physical job and stuff like this, and like you have a business, so I understand that. But like, you got to play coy. You got to figure out ways. Like, there has to be sort of ways for you to do it. Now, I have heard like there's a kind of an exit tax if you have a business, which is like really horrible. Like more plates, more dates. He wants to leave Canada, but he can't because it cost him more. He basically would almost damn near bankrupt himself, exiting his company out of Canada and moving it to the States.
Crazy.
It's fucking insane, dude. They attack San Francisco more than DC in the movies. New York the most. New York's got it's New York Disney. No, New York Disney. It's New York, San Francisco, DC in that order that gets attacked all the time. I don't know. You think it'd be cool one time if they attacked I don't know, some random town. I don't know. Let's just say they attacked Baton Rouge. aliens
one time.
One time. Just I don't know, one time, Baton Rouge. I don't know. Waller someone will go Atlanta. And Atlanta wouldn't Baton Rouge. They destroyed Baton Rouge. Nothing was lost. No. But it would actually Atlanta wouldn't be. It would actually be a target because there's actually I think it's still the most traveled to airport in the world and stuff. Even right now, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, a lot of transport through there. Cheyenne. Jackson Hole. That'd be funny. Hit the fucking bankers where it hurts. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit. There's a lot of bullshit influencers that get angry if you talk bad about people. They could suck my dick.
Thanks.
I'm not scared of any of those faggots. I'm older than all of them anyway. I outrank every single one of them. Except 3. And all 3 of those guys hate Pete I too. I'm kind of like this on the porch right now,
just saying that.
Hey boy, why you buying Pete Eye? Fucking yellow belly. Oh, those Cajuns would be frying up the aliens. I know, right? Literally, Cajun is the only thing I give some credence to the French. I gotta give them a little bit, but there's RG3, me, Crypto Coffee, and Hexo sitting back on the porch oh. Please, Pete, guys, clip me on that. Dude. And 90% of these fucking faux fucking influencers don't even show their fucking faces. They don't. Why? Because they're scamming.
Yep.
Ever heard of Apu? I have. They have funny ass memes. Yeah, shout out to Apu the frog and stuff. Yeah, really funny memes. I wish the coin would perform better, really. Yeah. But their page on Twitter is fantastic. I found so many Pepe memes I love. I save a ton of memes from that page. Not Apu the world, but whatever the fuck it's called, Apu the frog or whatever. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I do outrank all of them. Most in height, cock length, wealth, girth. Yaw. Remember South Park? He's like the yaw, and he just draws a giant dick on the. And weight. I weighed myself today, Kyle. What do you think the weight was?
Above what victim weight?
No, I'm way above. I'm a skinny white girl that's 5'2" above weight.
5'2". 268.
A little more.
272.
171. That's close. 171. 171. Oh, shit. I was scared to tell you guys my peak. 282.
At least it's a money number.
I hold it pretty well though. How many people would be 282 and be like,
oh yeah,
that's terrible.
Full block.
Yeah. Not chill for what? Who the fuck is this? What Rolex do you think is an investment piece? Well, okay, so long-term value, I think I don't know if you investment piece versus family heirloom, right? I mean, look, if you have to buy them retail. I think buying any meteorite dial, I think buying a Pepsi meteorite long-term, because the Pepsis have all been retired now. This is not a Pepsi, this is a Bluesy, but a Pepsi Cola meteorite dial is probably one of my next watches I'm going to buy. I think they're like 60 grand right now. You can't buy them. I don't think you can buy them retail anymore. Like they discontinued the Pepsis. I think in meteorites, they're going to run out of meteorite as well in terms of like when they put them on the watch faces. So those are going to go up by a lot. I just learned that Trump put a 38% tariff on Switzerland for watch imports or exports. So the resale market just started going up again on Rolexes because now I think basically they're going to increase by 30% right now in order to match the equilibrium or whatever. So I mean, I know this for a fact because I recently went into Rolex the other day and they have this brand new, like they have the bigger, they have a new version. This is pretty big. This is like a 41.
Yeah.
They now have a 44 of this watch in all gold, bluesy. I think it's called Deepwater. It's a Deepwater. It's fucking crazy tight. I was like, and like they told me they didn't have it in the store. Deepwater Rolex. Where is it? What is it? Deep Sea? Yeah, Deep Sea. It's got some crazy shit. You could take it down to the Mariana Trench. Nigga. Who?
Why?
You would die?
Why?
Yeah, the Rolex Deep Sea 44 millimeter or whatever. Like, yeah, that's actually like what it retail. It was like they told me it was a $61,000 retail. 60,000. That's what taxes. So that's actually a little. Somebody probably is reselling that because they're like, I don't want the watch anymore. That's a pretty cool watch. But it's ridiculous. So like they're like, you can go down like 30,000 feet. How? Like how? Insane. But that's basically like a bigger version of this watch. I think that's a really cool watch. Like a watch that people always pass down is the all gold version of the Bluesy, like which is this watch I have on. That's like a watch people pass down because it's 18 karat gold. It's a timeless watch. You can pass it down. There's literally been generations of people that pass these watches down since like the 70s or 60s and stuff. Really nice watches. And so I think this is a great watch, a big watch. Big watch is really cool. Like a 44 is only a little bit bigger, but it's pretty nice. Pretty thick watch. And but I think the reason the price went up, I think it has to be because of the tariffs. That's a lot. I mean, that's like because most watches, even if you're buying the gold ones, they're like 48,000. I guess gold has gone up too as well, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. It's hard to take anyone serious when they go all cap. Yeah. You will lose money if you listen to Miguel. I talk from experience. Nice.
Like first time commenter too.
It sounds like you have some who? Who? I know almost everybody in the chat. It's sort of like that was like a bot comment. Like that was
PDI cult members. That's
PDI cult members.
Cut.
All right. Spent. All right. Let's see. BlackRock sent 10x gold lights. Price. Imagine gold was tax token PGC. Yeah, it could do pretty well. Yeah, Twinkie. Miguel and Charlie scammed me into profits. That's right. I am a cult. Let me see if I can show you something else right here. Well, if you guys want to join the cult, let's see. And I told people how, if you wanted, I've told many people free. I've told many times free on here how to trade PDI. When no one's talking about when it's dead in the water, that's when you buy it. When everyone will shut the fuck up about it, you sell it. It's completely based off of noise on your live videos, on my live videos, Charlie's live videos, Crypto Coffee's live videos, and Twitter. If you can't shut these fuckers up in the chat. I've literally not lost a trade at all on this. It's like the easiest fucking money on the planet to make, and I can keep saying it because they keep doing it. It won't stop. It won't stop. It's like incredible. But oh no, what happened here? Oops. I think the website went down. That's interesting.
Damn.
How do we join this profit cult? I could tell you. The Citadel.
Shit.
Let's see. Oh, brah. Miguel, I'm 2 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show. Can I share my current pics? No, did he? Yeah, sure, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations, man. You just put some big old fat girl in the thong. You son of a bitch. But what do I think about Wi-Fi for this cycle? I don't think it's going to do that well, really. I mean, it can gain a little bit, but I think there's better investments, honestly. If they just don't have like the play and stuff. Obviously, with Andre and stuff, maybe if he integrates Wi-Fi somehow into like Tulip and all these other stuff, it's possible. But it'll just go off of like Ethereum value that's stuck on the platform. So it's sort of like what assets are just their legacy assets, and if Ethereum just goes up high enough, it will just move off of that. But then the incumbents or the people who own all the tokens will just dump it, and it's heavily owned by VCs actually. Even now, that's one of the reasons that Andre got kind of pissed off. He kind of gave it out, took very little tokens for himself. I'm like not even 1% of the platform, and like VCs and basically VCs bought it all up, and he was pissed off about it. He was like, "What the fuck?" I tried to give this to the community, and then it was a bunch of fucking like venture capitalists who bought up the whole supply on Wi-Fi. At least that from last cycle. How can I learn your trading strategy? CMC.
Yeah.
Cultivate Crypto. Get on Cultivate Crypto. Oh, damn. I actually think Charlie's website's down right now.
Oh, sure. And then they might be updating something.
They might be updating something. So many people are going to it. They crashed. The site crashed. But normally you could go on, once the website's back up, you can go on cultivatecrypto.com/the Citadel. And you'll definitely learn in there, because every month that you're in the Citadel, you will get $50 off your next crypto mindset course. Me and Charlie actually changed a couple things around. So we'll probably announce it to the Citadel themselves and stuff like that. But like, yeah, basically forever, if you can get quite a lot off. Normally people get about $150 to $200 off per course by being in the Citadel. And then it's a nice deal. It's a nice discount we give you guys. Birria or al pastor? Birria is starting to get cooked now. Yeah. Too many mids are fucking making birria.
Yeah.
Birria is becoming mid now. On average, there's still people that make birria incredibly, the consomme and everything like that. Yeah. But I'm starting to see white girl taco places making birria fucking quesadillas. Yes, I've been to too many like party/weddings that have birria shit, and I'm just like, and it's pretty mid. When you're hungover, so it's delicious. But like, because it's salty, but like it's pretty bad.
It's kind of hard to fuck up.
Lengua pastor. Oh.
Lengua, bro.
Well, it's got like the same thing. It has to be prepared. Like it's really hard to fuck up al pastor. It's really hard to fuck it up. There is a lot of bad birria places. Yeah. I think one of the homies actually, there's this guy who came to the last Crypto Mindset meetup. I forgot his name, but his family was one of the first birria place, and maybe in the first birria place in LA.
In LA,
in LA, yeah.
You're talking about, yeah.
His shit's incredible. He's like, next time, dog, I'm about to bring it. Man, you better bring it. You better bring it. And then he showed me his whole place. They have a legacy place. They've been open since the 1950s. 1950s in LA with their birria places. So I got the connect.
Hell yeah.
I got the connect.
The real OG shit.
Okay, well, that's a question. Mexican food better in Mexico or Mexico?
I would say it kind of depends. Because nowadays it kind of just depends.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
What type of Mexican food?
These Mexican girls are not cooking that much anymore, even in Mexico. There's legacy restaurants in Mexico and some of the old towns and stuff that are just incredible still.
Yeah, it's just unbeatable.
But you're right. I have been to some trash ass places in Guadalajara that were not that great. There's a lot of the mid curses everywhere. Yeah. LA's got the best Mexican food in the US. Yeah,
I would agree.
I would agree. There's probably some places near the border in like San Diego. That's probably very good.
San Diego, yeah.
And then El
Paso.
El Paso as well. Yeah. There's a lot of crappy ones, man. I'm shocked how close we are to California, how much bad Mexican food's here in Vegas.
Dude, there is so much.
We got Asian food on lock, though. Yes. Asian food on lock. We got it on lock.
Yes, and Hawaiian food. Hawaiian food be banging out here.
Do yourselves a favor, Hawaiian barbecue.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Why am I talking about this? Someone here on a cut?
No, I'm starving. I'm on caffeine and nicotine.
Are you guys planning to be on the next three? Yeah, we're always going to be guest speakers of the 369 tour, 369, damn, she fine. But yeah, we're gonna be in the 369 tour. We are gonna do our crypto mindset event, where I think in January, the next official crypto mindset meetup is going to be in January. We might do a special, maybe 1 or 2 day event, kind of a meetup here in Vegas in the 3rd or 4th quarter. But we'll announce it here on Twitter or on YouTube and Twitter and everything like that. Yeah. Well, some of us have distinguished palates, you know. There's nothing like I'll say though, like, yeah, that brutal kick killing was fucking brutal, dog. Kyle, you were really small. I don't think you remember it.
What are you talking about, dog? I gutted all the pigs.
No, but that one time they really like they fucked it up like hella bad. I think they did it wrong.
I was probably child still.
Yeah, you were really little. Stuck a hot rod through the heart and shit.
Oh no, yeah, but that's normal.
I know, but I feel like they fucked that one up specifically because I just remember it being like it tasted okay, but I was just like, man, dog.
Gotta scoop all that blood out of the carcass.
Yeah.
For coagulant. Dude, tacos de sangre, dude, that shit hits. Pig's blood.
Okay, yeah, the taco truck out of Cheyenne.
Okay, I have not tried that, but
All right, so I will say, yeah, there's taco trucks that are pretty elite.
Yes.
But a lot of the restaurants are pretty mid.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible, but it's true. No, I will say Javier's in the Aria is pretty delicious. But I'm saying for corporate, like, you know, it's for strip shit. That's incredible. Yeah, the taco stands are really elite. The thing is that some of these taco trucks be moving because I try to look for one and it's not there anymore. I'm like, where? Like, I'm over here. I'm not gonna drive through the hood.
Straight down the most.
Blackout Hellcat. Looking for tacos.
Right down North Las Vegas.
North Las Vegas. Look for tacos.
Oh, dude, tripa, but you can't have that.
I love tripa. You gotta wash it good though.
Of course.
Yeah, it's gotta be tripa. I love tripa. Like tripa is good.
Cuando lo doran, like really freaking crunchy and it's nice.
Bro. Yeah, tripas are fucking good and shit. You know what I love myself? I love a good menudo.
Menudos are bang.
I think pozole is starting to get a little overrated. They're putting pozole in everything too much.
All right, well, since we ate menudo so much, like almost every other Sunday or whatever, when we would, I can't, dude. Pozole is my shit, though.
Cali Mexican's the way to go. Mexico, yeah. That old school, yeah. We have this old school taco. I guess it's taco truck, technically, like a taco stand.
Yeah.
Those tacos are delicious, but they've been there for like, what, 40 years?
Yeah.
40 years making it the same way. Man, those are good. Mom's pozole is always fire.
Yeah.
No, it's true. But you know one thing I've been noticing with the pozole is maybe to meat, because I know people that can make, like sometimes that meat comes out too stringy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the chunks of meat, it just comes out like too stringy or something like that. Like Mexicans are too afraid of fat in their meats. They cut all the fat out and then they're like, the meat's fucking drier than fuck in the caldo. How did the fuck that happen? Tres leches fun. Yeah,
I like tres leches better.
Yeah. I will say, you know, my friend, you know, Alfred's mom's
pozole.
Oh
Bro,
my god!
I've never had a better green pozole.
Yeah, so like one of our friends back home and stuff. Well, Salvadorian? Is it Salvadorian?
No, they're not.
No, where is it from?
They're from Guerrero, no?
Is it Guerrero? They have basically a green pozole. Best pozole I've ever had. Still to this day. I was like, Mom, sorry. I told our mom when we came home, I was like, You've been had.
Mom, terrible sandwich, by the way.
Oh my god. It was green, like they were having green pozole and then they had green tamales. I've had the green tamales, those are good. But like my mom makes better. I mean, well, the big thing with tamales when they fuck them up, they put too much masa and not enough meat.
Yeah.
You have to have just enough to cover it. Don't go too crazy. Pack that shit with meat so it's fucking delicious. So when you cook it over a comal later on when it's all burnt brown, it's still got like juice and flavor and it's not dried hunk of shit. You got to cover it in hot sauce to eat it. That's the biggest cope about I've been to people's houses where they're like tamale. I'm respectful.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been to some parties before where like me, my mom, my dad, we all look at each other. It's like, this shit's trash. Dude, and then sopes. My mom's goated. Sorry.
See, Postjitsu got it right. How can I tokenize this?
How can I token? Yeah, there we go. We run an ICO to then open a taco shop in Vegas. Yeah. Thoughts on Oaxacan food?
I like tlayudas, like because
Yeah.
tlayudas bang, dude. But I mean, they're kind of just.
I've eaten crickets
tostada.
before. Here's the
Crickets are
problem: is
good.
you can't have that many.
Yes, I will say that you get like the taste gets very boring after.
Yeah, very. It's good for if you're iron deficient. Very good for you.
High in protein too.
High in protein and stuff. But the thing is like this is a problem with Mexican kids and people in Mexico in general is that they put too much sal and chile and limon on everything.
Yeah.
This is why they all have like stomach
Gastritis,
issues.
yeah.
Gastritis. They all have fucking huge stomach issues, basically. No. Everyone's food. There's good plates in every fucking food.
Like
you go to Somalia. Okay, mud cake's not so good anymore. But
the Max and Ruby cake.
the Max and Ruby
worm.
cake. Oh yeah, the mole worm. Yeah. But some moles are really good. Like they have some. I think I like the moles that are a little more chocolatey. Like you know what I'm talking
You
about.
like a little more sweet in yours?
No. There's like one that's they're not sweet. You can taste like there's the
actual flavor,
but not like the sweetness side.
Yeah,
which
I don't like the sweet.
Those are good, but would I have it every day? No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I entered the chat. I'll be like, right here, officer. That guy right there.
Token symbol tripa.
Sole.
Sole.
Consomme. That's the meat. That's the fucking that's the ink token.
Yeah.
Consomme.
All right. How do you guys feel about tamales dulces? Like
Trash.
sweet tamales.
Trash.
I don't like. I mean, like the corn ones, but not my thing.
Okay. Yeah, I could. Yeah, if it's the corn, sure.
Because
But
it's like Mexican cornbread.
But I think that's a sacrosanct. Like I think it's like against the God.
Yeah.
Like sweet, like these fucking sugary fucking tamales. Like you love Satan.
I'm saying, dude, they
It's
do like
fucking
guayaba,
weird,
de mango, de fresa, and I'm like,
What's wrong?
Ew.
What's wrong with you, dude? People, who raised you? Yeah, you could tell who just had to learn how to cook because like you could tell there's some bitches that grew up as like they didn't listen to their moms about cooking, and then later on is like their moms are like, I told you bitches, but now your poor husband's gonna suffer for the rest of his life. You people, yeah, black
you people.
Unas quitas, queso fondue. Yeah, I could see that.
Queso fondue.
Dude, Mexico, like, because we lived near I don't know how to say in Spanish, like a cheese, like basically like not a dairy farm, but because they would actually they had dairy farms nearby, but they would get the milk. It was like basically they would make cheese, different types of cheese.
Makers, yeah.
Yeah, cheese. Man, I've tried some incredible cheese.
Requesón, bro.
Requesón, fucking queso fresco. And I'm talking about real queso, like what they make in front of you and stuff like that. And then the curds and shit. And damn, that shit's so good. Mexican cheese, if you actually get it from like the source, it's delicious. Modelo, all the way. Fuck Corona. Corona's for faggots.
Yeah.
This is family. Well, if I was in the movie, I'd drink it, but like, you know, I'd be like, but no, it's like Modelo. I mean, I'm not Modelo. Like Corona, they add food dye to it.
Yeah.
To paint it yellow. This is why you always like. I've literally I've gotten drunk on Modelo's before in the past and Coronas. Tell me why every time Corona gives me a worse headache. They add something to it. You know, Modelo Corona's got that weird yellow 5. Yeah, dude. I'm glad like we're going to ban that shit. Sodium, DCC sodium. I mean, sodium's good for you. What's your favorite fast food? I guess drive-through, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, fast food would be
drive-through.
anything drive-through. So, unless we're talking about like,
favorite, fuck. I guess it'd be In-N-Out. I guess,
yeah.
Because like, I got pissed last night because I wanted a Flying Dutchman, but like,
dude,
I went to sleep. I went to sleep hungry.
Ooh.
Tastes like piss. Ask me how I know. Okay, how do you know?
Look at his profile pic.
Oscar, what's the word? Are we in a bull cycle? Yes, we're entering one. All season doesn't start until $5,200 Ethereum. Then it's on. Like Donkey Kong.
It's time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. Not really. I've gotten over. Like I don't know. Out of respect for the dollar menu, I don't go that often. I do like the little cones, the little ice cream cones,
the soft serves.
But I haven't had one in like 2-3 years. Yeah. ETH 42 USD
43.32.
Lizard. It hits you when you're drunk as fuck. What does quarter pounder with? I will knock. Like McDonald's fries are incredible.
Yeah,
they are incredible, but
They have
they're
to be
really
fresh,
bad for you.
though.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about the fat. I'm talking about like the pesticides that they put into those fries. Like I mean, goddamn, dude. But like, it's like you're fucking with some chick you know you shouldn't be fucking with. But like, no, it's not even saying that. It's just like, it's like fucking with your ex. Like, you know you shouldn't do it, but now you're back together.
It's disappointment.
This disappointment in myself. And you know when Dexter opens up his locker? I have disappointed you. Yeah, like going over nah, dog. Miss me with that torta shit. I don't think I've ever fucked a torta. No. Then there's the opposite side when they got no titties.
Like,
that is weird. I don't know what to do with my hands.
big?
I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm not even joking around. I remember one time I fucked Skeletor.
Skeletor. Wow. Like those fucking flat Stanley.
Oh, dude, I woke up. I think I told you this, Kyle. Did I tell you? No, you were still little. How old are you? You must have been.
How old
6?
are you?
I gotta be careful here. But like, I had two fucking moretes here on my hip. I had fucking like these purple spots from like basically like damaging myself from hitting it from the back.
Dog was taking
horrible.
You were taking.
I mean, it wasn't
damage.
horrible. It wasn't horrible because when you're young and you're so into it and shit. But like, starving fucking dog with a bone, literally. But like, then I woke up the next day. I was like, ow, why does that hurt?
Dog was taking thorn damage.
Bruised. I was bruised up. I was bruised up. And then I remember her complaining that she had bruises along her like right below her what do you call this, like her rib cage?
Her rib cage,
like right there and here and shit.
Did you ever grab it?
I fucking bruised her.
Ooh.
Both of y'all talking about back shots.
Taking loads again. Got pregnant cause she's taking loads again. Don't know the daddy cause it could be one of 10. Got a due date cause she's taking loads again. Taking loads again. Had too many lovers, now she'll have a baby. Getting help from friends. All those men ran to her, now they're running away. Still she's always taking loads again. Single with kids, she's taking loads again. The rent is due, so right on over she will bend. Sole breadwinner, taking loads again.
The back shots had recoil. That's recoil damage. Yeah. I was using my Buster Blade. That's recoil damage. The feminist anthem. But good times.
Song about Hex.
Taking loads again. Me DCA. But no, just I like all this levity, real life shit. It's funny. We're talking crypto here, but we also talk about life stuff, and it's just funny to laugh at some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. But same thing too. I bet you. I mean, can you imagine? Like, we have some girls in the chat, and they're not going to say this, but I am pretty sure they're like, I fucked some guy I shouldn't have fucked. He's like, I still hit though. She's like, barely though. Have you ever heard that? There's a song by Kanye West that never got released called "New Body."
I think I heard.
Yeah, "New Body" and shit. And then the whole thing's about basically she got plastic, like Nicki Minaj got plastic surgery, and she's like this body's got no miles on it. It's like were you fucking? He's like, who's this? Oh, funny. Yes, I'm back, brother. I am back, son. Back in action. The guy version of full porting to trash cheat coin, yeah. The most overrated Latinas be the ones eating hot Cheetos in Arizona. Yeah, because only lasts a while. They start getting busted up They start getting busted real quick. XRP guys are going to clip that. Which part?
Taking loads again.
Taking loads again. Goth girls, Latina again. The main L about goth Latino goths in general, they don't shower enough. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, not all of them. There's some bitches out here that they're washing themselves,
Plenty,
but like this is a real thing though. Like a real nerdy goth girl be forgetting her hygiene. It's the truth. Two, another reason why is like they dress themselves up in this makeup and stuff. It takes a long time to do all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, Your Honor, it takes a lot of money to look this classy or look this trashy. But yeah, Latina shelf life is 25 years old. If no gym, yeah.
No gym and no kid.
Yeah. That's most girls too. I think with the white girls is like they learn enough to like, I'm gonna let myself starve. Because that is like an inner thing, and like that comes from their moms from the 80s. It's all about
all
like
my moms.
You have to understand like Latinos in general were one cycle behind.
Yeah.
There has been Mexicans here that's been in the country for generation, of course, and stuff. But I'm talking about like the majority, the big bunch of it. Like I'm first generation.
Yep. Right. We're both first generation.
Like
right?
my son Michael and stuff, he's gonna grow up from me telling him all this fucking shit. Uncle Rolo's gonna come over and say, "All right, Michael, let me show you."
Here's this red pill.
Analogy. I'm literally gonna take a picture of Michael next to all the books. Like,
yeah. The lore goes crazy.
The lore is going crazy. I literally thought if I had a daughter, I was like, you have an expiration date. Mama, your job is to hustle with these dorks.
Like comments like this, like Salam Hayek and Sofia Vergara aged well. That's money, man.
But that's
just money.
But that's the thing. You know their names.
Yeah.
Yeah. And surgery too.
That's
like, it's surgery. They're doing some surgery. Come on. Like,
you're not ugly. You're just poor.
You're just poor. Yep. What the
fuck? What?
Yeah. You got to teach your daughters young what they're looking for. I mean, like, what? Send your daughter to college and get ran through? Like, it's fucking terrible, dude. But why are they going to like? It's almost like you'd be better off saying, okay, here's what you're going to college for. Find a sucker. No, but like you're basically going to college to make connections. Really, that's the thing. The same thing I tell Michael. The same thing is like you're not like they ain't gonna teach you shit. You're not learning nothing in college at all. What you're doing is you're getting in class here to around people, other influential kids and people, and you're gonna make friends with people, and then these connections are gonna help you in life to start a business or get a fucking leg up, or like they might just like let you get into something, into some opportunity. That's all it is. A thought daughter, a gay son. God damn.
Gay son.
Man. Some girls know about the Mrs. degree. I'm lost on that one. It's a tough one, dog. You want something Gigi told me? That's not funny. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but he's like, I know you're a real one, Miguel, because you had a son first. He's like, I've been studying this for a long time. I truly believe women don't have full souls. He told me that. I was like, what? He's like, look at me. I've had 2 sons, no daughters. God loves me.
Dad, 3 sons, no daughters.
Gigi be saying bars, bro. He's saying some funny shit. But like, because he was like, think about it, Miguel. Think about it, Miguel. Like, she was created from your rib. That means she's only a fractional part of you.
She.
Nowhere in the Bible does it say that God ever talked to Eve. All the dudes and daughters getting mad right now. I was like, damn, holy crap. Yeah. Obviously, we're joking. You know, obviously. God must really love me. 3 boys, 1 more on the way.
He got a whole army coming in.
That's why he got Neo.
He cracked the code.
He cracked the code. My dad owned me 3 boys.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Oh shit. What about Lilith? Oh shit. All right. Let's see. Didn't even do super chats. We went through all of them.
No, we got more. We got new ones.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay, my bad.
All right, ready?
Wait, one thing before you bring it up. Isn't it crazy JP Morgan now allows you to use credit cards to buy crypto?
Right.
God damn.
Being babies. All right, we got a...
Not so lucky I got a girl. No, look, I think, like, I mean, obviously that's GG saying that and stuff like that, but like, I think it's important. Like, no matter what, your genes are always going to be carried on.
Yeah.
But whatever, like, it's a sort of thing like whoever the male genes are usually more dominant in the child. Doesn't mean you can't get girl genetics from it. Of course, there has been some people that look more like their mom, of course, but usually it does look more like the dad. Yeah. Like my son looks exactly like me,
Carbon
but better.
copy.
He's Miguel V2.
Like if Miguel's the V8, he's the V10.
He's the V. It's like inline.
Inline V10.
Jesus. I want to see like if there's a V8 inline anywhere. I want to just hear it.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Chase went from anti-crypto to credit card buys. I know, right? Fuck. They were the first ones to ban the credit cards too.
Yeah.
They're the first ones back. Can you give me a breakdown of why PDI sucks? Well, it's just because it's just going to be hard to have that be credited anywhere else. There's like the whole DAI thing's already dead already because it already turned into Sky. So like real DAI, it's already off-brand already. It's off-brand of off-brand. DAI is starting not to exist anymore because it's all turning into Sky. Sky is the new Maker. Maker has gone away from that and making its own Sky USDC. Are you not going to answer Super Chats? Yes, I am. At my own pace. Coinbase. Goon guy. Go ahead, Kyle.
All right, we got Ken Rose with the $10 super chat saying just a similar question to the previous chat. Is it a good idea to maybe partially pivot out of ETH around 5K mark or slightly below and invest into that amount into an alt?
All right, let me see.
So a 5K or below?
You could yeah, but it would depend on the alt. It would depend on the alt. It's yeah, and also if we don't hit 52 and then we actually sustain it and go up. Because I've got some information for the cash out course, but cash out course.
Ding.
Ching.
All right, we got old redneck.
Shout out to Ken Rose, man, long time watcher.
Hell yeah. Got old redneck with the 199 super chat saying 400 billion pulse X. I think I could hit 300K by the end of the year.
It's going to be tough without a really big move. It's going to take a massive move because, like, even if Pulse X got back to its all-time high, right? It's not $140,000. It's possible, yeah, I guess possible, but like it'd be like towards like you have to sell in a wick on the tops, basically. I don't know if it can sustain it.
All right, we got
like Pulse Chain. I mean, Pulse Chain would have to be like Pulse Chain would literally have to be like 200 at 2 times SAC, and then that would give you about roughly what would that be? 80 grand right there. Pulse X would be like 160 or something like that. So it's you'd get close. It just depends on how big we run up on this next run up.
All right, we got AN with the 499 super chat. So what do you think about? Oh, we already did the Wi-Fi.
I already did that one. Yeah, keep going.
Then we got Marcus Smith 199 said why no all-time high on ETH yet?
Because retail got destroyed because of the interest rates. Basically, a lot of people, a lot of the kind of medium wealth people in the market. Generate a lot of their money from refinancing their homes or being able to take out basically loans at low interest. Now the interest is really high. If you take a 30-year mortgage today, you're paying about, you're lucky 6.99%, but usually in the sevens. So there's a lot of people that are house rich, cash poor. They can't refinance or sell their house because if they sell their house, they'll end up having a larger basically monthly bill for the same level of house. So they're kind of stuck. So you have a lot of dormant capital or kind of stuck capital that can't move in the housing market. The high level interest rates also don't allow a lot of the corporations in corporate America to basically refinance their debt. And because of that, they can't do a lot of this extra spending that they're doing to expand out and stuff like that. So that's kind of hurting them as well. There's a lot of zombie corporations like Caesars that are like hemorrhaging cash right now because they need to refinance their debt right now, and they're almost in junk bond territory anyway. And then the other side too, because of the high level interest rates as well, it's essentially helped crush a lot of the savings because of the increase of prices that's happened since 2019 to now. A lot of the savings that Americans were able to save during 2021 and 2022 have almost evaporated. We went from a 30% savings rate back down to 2%. So Americans are broke again. They're basically, the main thing that the Fed was focusing on was basically making the American worker broke enough again where they were forced to go back to work. Where beforehand, a lot of people got used to being at home, so they didn't want to be at home. Now they're like forcing everyone to go back to the job to be slaves again. So, on that part, so because of that, only corporations and VCs and very, very rich individuals had money to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because of that, outside of maybe the 2023 year where everything was acting pretty normal, you have $700 Ethereum, it went up to like 14. I think it went up to like $2,000. So a pretty good move. You had a Bitcoin, very rapidly go from 15,000 up to $60,000 again, in a very rapid session within 1 year. 23 acted very normal when it came to Bitcoin and Ethereum prices. What happened there is that the passing of the ETFs that happened in 24 happened. Actually, was it January 25? No, it was 24, right? Wait.
I think it was 24.
Does anyone remember what year did the Bitcoin ETF happen? Was it 24? January, or was it 25?
I think it was 25 then.
No, I think that's a little.
That's too.
I think it's 24, right? I'm pretty sure it was 24. If someone remembers in the chat, early 24. You see, goddamn, gee, I love this chat. Chat
25.
Chat DCC happened in 24. So in 24, right? So that was a big distinguishing factor. So then the VCs now had an easier way to apply capital into Bitcoin. So this is why Bitcoin started outpacing Ethereum. And I really believe that there was a concerted effort to suppress Ethereum in order to hurt retail further and for them to be able to accumulate Ethereum as cheapest price as possible for a long time. Now the Ethereum ETFs have upgraded and there's a big rotation into Ethereum. That's why Ethereum's mooning now. So it all has to do with the big money because the retail is pretty fucked right now. Once crypto really shoots up, that's when retail will come in and get suckered into the top.
Jason,
next cycle is going to be more retail focused.
With the $1.
Appreciate it, brother.
And then got Real saying, I got about 90K in a trust moved into savings, have some Bitcoin, but if I want to maximize profit, should I put some in SPX 6900? Or what else? I don't care about the risk.
I don't care about the risk. Well, let's see. In any case, trust, move savings, have some Bitcoin, but I want to maximize profit. Well, XPS will do really good. But remember, that guy promised to sell some in later third quarter. So he's going to start dumping some of his coins next quarter. Kind of risky. But you don't care about risk though, right? So I mean, I'd probably put it in Pepe and Dogecoin if you want to like have more of a better risk return than Bitcoin that it's currently. Doge, I mean, if you want to be safe-ish but like decent about it, Doge will be really good. There's going to be an ETF for it. Bitcoin isn't going to triple in price. I hope I'm wrong, but it isn't going to triple in price. Like Doge could very easily go back to 80 cents or $1 in less than a year. Bitcoin is probably not going to $300,000. I hope I'm wrong. That'd be incredible. But that's where I'd put it in there. Besides that, that's if you want to maximize profit, but still be in a relatively like safe zone. You know, Pepe, Doge are very safe. Bonk, you can put some into Bonk as well, relatively safe as well. XPS, the thing is like there's a bit of a conspiracy theory. The guy may have OTC'd a lot of his portfolio over to a hedge fund already. But the guy had like very publicly started saying that he's going to start selling in quarter four of 2025. He had stated this, so he's going to start selling some of his portfolios, which I think is going to bring in a lot of like downwards pressure on XPF. I'd probably buy Fartcoin over XPF 6900. If I'm being honest, but there you go. 90K is a lot, though. So like, I put most of that in Doge, and then like risk Fart Coin, and then maybe Pepe. And I think just if you're just going to the meme side, and I think you do very well. The Penguin token could do very well as well. Pingu can do really well. Nobody Sausage, I believe, is going to do very well as well. I think with that, if you find a way to kind of jigger the portfolio around into those kind of 5 coins, I think you'll do very well. But that's, you're risking a lot of money. What about Brett? I don't know. What about it?
We got the reply guy with the 199 super chat saying, "What bank and exchange lets you use credit card?"
JP Morgan Chase Visa cards.
Yep.
So what is that, like the Sapphire Reserve? The Sapphire Reserves and the unlimited cards? Yeah.
Well, what also exchange too?
Coinbase?
All of them, right?
Yeah. Well, Coinbase is paired. Yeah. It's like,
even PayPal, you have a credit card there.
You have credit card and stuff. So I would, so probably Coinbase, because Coinbase is partnered with JP Morgan and Circle and stuff. So yeah.
All right. We got TC Suffolk saying, "Hey, I have bags of Pulse X Hex with my last USDC. Should I get more of the above or PTCG?"
If you don't have any PGC, because if you already have those 3 bags already, then I'd get some PGC.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just don't let it get out of whack. But
And then we have the reply guy again with the 199 super chat saying, "Reasonable Pulse X price prediction for end of the year."
I think we at least touched the all-time high again. Yeah.
And then we have TC Suffolk again with the 199 reasonable end of the year Pulse price. So reasonable would be conservative.
160.
160?
160, yeah. About roughly like a 3x from here. 3.3x. Moon math. That's a pretty sizable. People are going to take profits, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, from there, the next run-up's going to be nice. Woo! Business credit cards, too. I think, yeah. Business. Business. End of year PX. And that one's a little tougher. You could see 4 cents. 4 cents. Maybe 5, but I think it won't keep it, but like 4. Thoughts on the Boys Club narrative memes? They're just not performing well. No one gives a fuck outside of Pepe, really. I think the main guy has just launched, or like maybe people have fakely attached his name too many times. That it's just Matt Fieri. It's just not hitting. It's just not hitting. I mean, I've looked into all of them. Like, they just have not been hitting very well. Like, I'm more on the whole the IP meme coins, which are like Nobody, Pengu. I truly believe that we're going to have a season at some point in time with like Bored Ape Yacht Club. Basically, any NFT that had like decent size last cycle is probably going to do an airdrop of meme coins to their followers. So there could be a Punks, there could be a ETH Rock, possibly. I like the Rock, and anything else like that, like Bored Ape Mutant Club, or the all that jazz.
Vidian Hex with the 333 Pulse chain to $1.
Dog.
Oh my god.
Elon, watch out.
Yeah.
Might be the move if you're already going to buy and get some cash back, but you got to be able to pay off that card. But that Cash App is hopefully you get 3x points. That's fucking sick.
Stacks on stack.
You buy some coin called Food Coin. And you place it under food. But yeah. You think the bull? Yeah, I've said that already. I've said it for a long time. So yeah, we're going to go into 26. Yes. The Cash Out course knows when.
Yeah.
Gemini card is better. It could be. The Crypto.com cards are pretty good too, but you got to lock up Crow, which I don't even like. But
I think Kraken has one too, right?
Does Kraken? Yeah, maybe Kraken does have one. But Gemini is doing all the cashback goes into Bitcoin, which actually long term, if you're doing that, you might stack up a couple Gwei, or not Gwei, a couple Satoshis. That's all the super chats got. I've caught up.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So let me share my screen real quick. It's probably coming. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes through the Liberty swap, but look at this, man. We daily net inflow. $500 billion yesterday. $500 million. So I think that number's gonna keep climbing. So I think Bob Lucas said today as a joke. A friend of mine told me there's only 42 Ethereum left on OTC. Yeah, so like, yeah, there's all this, ETH doing good. It's gonna be funny going on Fresh and Fit next time with like the fucking multi-million-dollar portfolio. But yeah. But sure. But yeah, man, we've the numbers starting to get kind of crazy, it's going to be 10 billion very, very soon on Ethereum. Let's see on Bitcoin. Yeah, we basically had an equal day. We actually, I don't know if this is the first time, but like basically, Ethereum, there was more money that pumped into Ethereum than that pumped into Bitcoin.
Shit.
The Bitcoiner said. I hate Ethereum. Yeah. What else do I have here? Bitcoin and Ethereum starts doing good. Kill the juice. That's actually one of the funniest things about that whole that movie about the hot dogs and shit, like the food one.
Sausage Party.
Sausage Party, yeah, dude. He's like, kill the juice.
The juice.
Horrible. That movie was fucking not traumatizing, but it's like, wow, dog,
Yeah.
that's fucking ridiculous. Cracks me up. But didn't I say there was going to be not a flippening, but there was going to be at some point the money was going to start flowing to Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It can start getting cucked out a tiny bit when there's a bunch of you can see Ethereum slow down a little bit. Like, I think maybe once we hit 6,000, 8,000, you can see it slow down a little bit because of all the new ETFs that are going to launch for their coins. You could see not that it's going to vampire Ethereum too much, but just interest wise.
Yeah.
Money can start flowing to Solana and Sui. Well, sort of Sui. Sui's gonna be a basket, but like Litecoin, believe it or not, and like all the other coins. It's 10K ETH. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've said this, a bearish top for Ethereum is $8,000. I think realistically 12 to 14's a very realistic top for Ethereum. If things go bananas, I'm talking about like, wow, we're getting like $280,000 Bitcoin or higher. We can hit 27 grand on ETH. I have not changed my shit on that. I said, just like, what's the highest? Oh boy, what's the highest price you have for Pulse Chain? I said 3 cents, right? 1,000x. That's 1,000x, right? I think seriously, actually, I might have to lower it now since there's a new all-time low technically on Pulse Chain. But anyway, it'd probably be like 1.7 cents or something like that. But anyway, I digress. 8K is the lowest. Yeah, I think we're at least good. 8K is kind of like, easy.
4K Olivia. Still,
just watch. If it does, I mean, I
2x.
I still have bags. And I haven't told you guys. I remember I was yield farming at the entire bear market.
Yeah.
So I have tons of stakes I can just unlock. I've got tons of Illuvium I can unlock still. I divested 60% out. I told you guys that. But hey, I'll be like, fuck it. Maybe it comes back. So I still have bags.
Still scratcher back.
Yeah. When is the Venom coming to the garage? What?
The Venom GT or the Venom Hennessy Venom?
I heard Gary Cardone said he never meets anyone. Wait, what? Gary Cardone says he never met someone to make more than 40 with alts. It's possible. I mean, yeah, 40 million's about right. Like in terms of like in one cycle, yeah. I mean, the most I've ever heard anyone making in one cycle, like that I know of in a way, like sort of in a way and stuff. I knew someone that made like 100 mil.
Off just alts?
Alts, yeah.
Okay.
Not Bitcoin, Ethereum. But like that I semi know, basically, not personally, but semi know. It's because he's mostly meeting Bitcoiners, really. Like he's going to a lot of Bitcoin crowds. He's not. I mean, Solana. Like, there's tons of people who made tons of money with Solana last cycle. Like, do you know how much the PayPal Mafia made off of Solana? He's not hanging out with the PayPal Mafia, apparently. Is the profit course still available? No, not until the next crypto mindset course. There is. We have about 400 and some change members that did the cash out course. Happy.
Hell yeah. Money was made.
I mean, glistening,
Hey, this is the day in the life of a fat nigga crypto millionaire. He wakes up at 6 a.m. next to the Russian supermodel he bagged the night before. He wakes her ass up and tells her, get the fuck out. He got shit to do. But first, she gotta make a nigga breakfast. Can't make money on an empty stomach. After breakfast, he checks in on his meme coin portfolio. He trenches meme coins for an hour with his fat nigga alpha group, looking for that daily 100x. Found it, looking like this nigga will be eating good today. Next, he's got a few business calls to make. Updates on his multi-million-dollar real estate ventures with some white-collar cracking niggas. It's almost lunchtime and this nigga's getting hungry. He hops in the Ferrari and drives to his favorite lunch spot in Miami. Oh shit! He spots one of his niggas from his meme coin alpha group. They chop it up talking about the 1000x runner from this morning. They decide to treat themselves after lunch and go shopping. Yeah, these fat niggas looking fly. He getting a little sleepy now. He gotta go take a nap before a big night. He wakes up and gets fresh for a lavish dinner at the best steakhouse in Miami with all his niggas. Now it's time to hit the club and get turned. They celebrate their wins from today and are on the prowl for snow bunnies who want to get freaky with a fat nigga. He takes her home and they have consensual sex. After clapping cheeks, he decompresses with a warm glass of milk. He looks back on another successful day as a fat nigga crypto millionaire, then goes to sleep ready to do it all over again tomorrow.
It's fat nigga season.
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much
Consensual sex. That's right. That's an important question, actually. I kind of stepped away from memes like PGC and goggles after this last 60-day cycle. Should I reconsider investing in them? I think so. On the Sonic side, yeah. I think memes are when you have a run up, memes do really well, but they crash very badly. Mm-hmm. Also, look, memes only do good if the L1 does good. L1 bad, no money made. Right? Goggles stay on. My goggles are somewhere in there. Actually, hand me my goggles. They're in the utility belt. Will Richard rotate all the money from the sack into Pulse Chain? No. That'd be stupid. I think some, yeah. But why would you? It's like, here's a problem. When you drain the entire, if you drain the entire sack, right? Now no longer do we have any savings. We don't have a treasury anymore. It's like that is a very bad. I mean, that's just like bad economics or just bad personal finance. Basically, let's spend. Wow, we just hit the lotto. Let's spend the whole lotto in one shot. You know, which are she. The goggles stay on, ladies and gentlemen. The goggles are a lock. There's fingerprints all over them. Let's see. Do you think the crypto community could adopt an older generation's hold and grow mindset like the one driven the stock market? Yes, we're essentially going to create a hybrid version over time. That's what's happening a little bit. We are going to get what's going to happen over time. I think we're going to end up having a little bit less volatility in the market, more than stocks, but I think that's going to happen over time. I think this next bear market, it's going to be boring, but it's not going to be as dramatic as previous ones because we're mostly having VCs. Unless you have like Sailor completely unwind, it has to be something dramatic, like a huge meltdown of something, basically, for that to happen. I think I answered this one already, but yeah, I think it'd be dumb. I think some of it will happen, yes, but not all of it. Yeah, shout out to Dracula. Yeah, my boy got upgraded. You literally can't even see my hair like this. It's so crazy.
Covers it.
These are very rare to get now. They no longer sell them anymore.
She. You got the
goggles stay on.
Got the reel with the $9.99 saying reason I'm sticking to meme coins is because I don't know what else I could with it or I could do with it. Can't do a or start a business yet. It's a lot of max.
Yeah, I understand that. That's what I mean. That was my real original reason to get into crypto was because I needed capital to expand my business.
Yeah.
I just kept yo-yoing back and forth. I think I've sold the story a couple times on previous shows, back in the low teens, probably on the AMAs. But for the longest. So I just kept ballooning up to like I'd get these big jobs, and then I either I wouldn't have the equipment I needed to like bid on bigger jobs I wanted to do, or because I knew tons of companies, especially in the tree service industry, that they just not rented out. They kind of rented out sometimes, and they basically took out tons of payments on these huge wood chippers and trucks. And they've like, I went back to my hometown, and then basically a lot of those companies folded. Like completely, like it's bad. Like they lost everything, and they were really successful for a really good portion of time, and they lost it all. And these guys were working from like sun up to sundown, like all
over leveraged.
It just over leveraging themselves. So like, so I had about, what did I have? I forgot how much I had. So I had like high five figures in stocks at the time. So I took a little bit of that capital plus my DCAs and kind of built on my portfolio in 2017. And the bear market happened. I was like, oh shit, I got caught my pants down a little bit on the bear market, but I was able to kind of trade back by doing some really risky trade where like I kind of put it all into Litecoin at $22, $25. And I sold out about like $1.20. Made me all my money back. So I was in nice profits. I rolled a lot of that profits into Hex, into Ethereum, and into like other bags, basically like Decentraland and all that other jazz. And did really well with those investments over time. But then I just got so into the sauce where like I eventually had enough money where I could have done it. I think if I didn't start teaching classes and do that stuff, I probably would have reinvested a good amount of capital into it. But you just got to decide, like, because it ended up being that like our actual physical business here in crypto was just much more better. And then like like I think I was like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last my back if I'm doing this shit.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And then like, then you turn into the fat boss just sitting in the truck all day, which was eventually it was going to happen. You're just going to do it. And so, but yeah, you have more options. The more money, like the power ample, like if you like the difference between 10,000 and 100,000 is not a 10x. There's 100x times the amount of things you can do with that money. Like the options you can do is just so much larger.
Opens
like
more doors.
Yeah. You have $1 million cash versus $100,000. So much. You like the Omni? No. Waste of time. Joe Costa. Let's see, $10.99 or yeah, $10. Hey DCC, should I do a consultation or should I get into cash out course being holding over 5 years? Grab a consultation with me, brother. I'll help you out. We'll talk some questions over. And so the cash out course is mostly for the cash out course is closed, so you can't get in there even if we wanted to get you in there. Grab a consultation with me. Just DM me on Twitter. And stuff. I'll give you my socials right now. I'll help you out. And so I'm doing consultations again. So I've got let me just get the link for you guys. Please here's my link tree, you guys. Please, for the love of God, do not follow fake DCCs everywhere. I am verified on all platforms. Follow the official manga release. The Citadel, the Crypto Mindset course, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. These are all my official socials. You can leave your email here for our email link and stuff to get a notification when we go live on the Crypto Mindset course. And of course, the Citadel, if you want to join up the Citadel. But go follow my Instagram, go follow my Twitter. Please, I do DM people from Instagram, but like I have a check mark, a verify. I've got 150,000 followers on Instagram and stuff. I've got like, I think 20,000 on Twitter, but also a check mark and everything. Don't get faded. I have a lot of fake Miguels on Twitter. Don't get scammed, please. Okay. There you go. Miguel. No F. Only feet.
Oh no.
Yuck. Are you so cool with Fresh and Fit? I always get that question. Yes, of course, absolutely. Yeah, we handle all their crypto. So yeah, we'll be on Fresh and Fit probably in a few months. Yeah.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah. If you go search Fresh and Fit crypto, it's just us.
Yeah.
Ching. Yeah, make sure you're following the right one. Remember that caller that said FNF, that crypto was a scam? I know. That guy was poor and crazy. He was like trying to get to go, like gold's done okay, but like you're not going to get rich off of gold. Now, you can preserve your capital over time with
Yes.
gold. Yes, absolutely.
Fight inflation for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But there was a whole time when it was like there was a like from 2000, let's just say
God, yeah.
11 to like 21. Like I mean, gold went up a tiny bit, but it was pretty bad. You made more money in anything, crypto, housing, stocks, everything beat gold basically, except maybe silver.
Yeah, most of the people in those chats, man, they're so used to actual scammers.
Yeah. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Supra? I don't know if it's a dumb question. I basically make good profits sticking with Doge and Bonk. What's your saying? Supra? You mean the car? Or what do you mean Supra?
He's probably talking about a coin.
Yeah. He's like, what do you think about the Supra? No, the Toyota one. Yeah. When you ask him, okay, how much gold you got? And he ain't got any gold. I know, dude. It's Supra is an L1. Oh, okay. Let me look. A pretty low market cap. Yeah. Oh, let me share my screen. Yeah, no, go. I told him to go buy rims. He was an ignorant motherfucker, man. But yeah, we got some 38% of a penny right now, 63 million market cap. What does this do? So it's essentially an L1 version of Chainlink, effectively, what it is. Yeah, you got roughly like, what is it? 30% of the supply out right now, ish, 25%.
How old is it?
Been out since 24 November. About a year. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. You could do. I mean, it's cheap L1. You probably could. I mean, you're buying. I mean, it's dead in the water, so you probably could buy some, and make some money. It's gonna come back. Since it launched in this cycle.
Just saying the supply isn't all out yet.
The supply isn't all out yet. So just figure out when those unlocks happen. But outside of that, I mean, it's cheap. I mean, it's cheap enough you could make some money on it. I'm not knocking it. It's been around the labs have been around since 2017, if I remember correctly here. Let's see. Since 2020. So maybe the Oracle does work and stuff. Let's see. I just have to do a little more research on it, see like tokenomics wise what's going on with it. But basically, it's Chainlink, but it's gonna be hard to knock Chainlink out of its position and stuff. So they're gonna mostly have to get new incumbents. So it's gonna be a little bit of a tough thing on it, yeah. But I think it's so cheap, man. I mean, if we're about to go into alt season, I mean, it might be worth throwing a couple shekels.
Yeah,
might make some money. Yeah, a lot of supplies are now. Yeah, that's right. Is RH coming to stream this year? Yes, I believe so. Yep. Megal. If you still work out, I found a protein shake that takes over chata.
It tastes like chata?
I don't know if I'd want that.
I don't. I'm good.
I found some really good protein shakes that are like they're pretty good and stuff. I like. What are they called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Thoughts on LSD on Sonic? No, I like ecstasy better, but no, I don't know. I haven't really messed around with that too much. He's been stacking the main coins really. There's been some recent FUD on Shadow, but then I looked at the characters, who's behind it. Equalizer. Oh my god. I mean, it's just the class. It's just like, fuck this coin. This is dog shit. And then I'm like, where's 90% of your portfolio? Ah, of course. There you go. Yeah. Yep. We're better off buying V-Chain than selling when they do the UFC fight at the White House. I think, yeah. Honestly. You might not be wrong there. Yeah, just dump the thing. Has O'Day fought already right now?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to run the sports book.
You're probably
O'Day. My father-in-law. There you go, father-in-law. Said XRP is going to $100 minimum this cycle. Fuck, dog.
So I'll get his fights up next. Yeah.
Damn.
Should have. Yeah.
Might have to rug it right now. No, let's see. Jesus, I mean, what market cap would that be, man? Oh my god, $100. Let's see, $100 divided by 323, 30x. So, in order for your father-in-law to be right, XRP's market cap would have to be $5.9 trillion. Or XRP has a 30x. Then he said next cycle is going to 100. Bro, these they're more delusional than some Hexagons, dog.
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
There's a famous quote in Matilda by Donnie DeVito. There's a sucker born every minute. We'll take it for all they got.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I wonder if I can show that. This is sucker born every minute. Matilda's got quotes, dog.
Dude,
It's one of my favorite.
It's one of my favorite
Favorite childhood movies. Like, yikes! What the fuck's all this shit? I'm gonna get copyright strike for this. I feel like I am. I feel like I definitely am.
You probably are.
Should I do it? Yes. This shit.
Michael, one day all this.
Michael?
Dodgy motor.
Dodgy motors, yeah. Michael, my son, all this will be yours one day. The shitcoin crypto market
will be yours.
This?
See this junker? I paid $100 for her. She's got 120,000 miles on her. Transmission shot. Bumpers have fallen off. What do I do with her?
I play influencers to pump the price.
I sell her. We really should weld these bumpers on, but that takes time.
You know, I really should get these contract codes checked, but that costs time, money, equipment, manpower. So instead, we use super dodgy glue instead.
Money. So we use super glue instead. Go ahead, put it on there.
Won't it fall off?
Definitely.
Isn't that dangerous?
Not to me. Okay? Transmission. The sawdust quiets the gears and lets the engine run as sweet as a nut for a couple of miles.
Daddy, that's cheating.
Of course it's cheating. Nobody ever got rich being honest. 20 years ago, we could turn the numbers back by hand. But here, take my hat. But the feds like to test the ingenuity of the American businessman.
The feds like to test the ingenuity of the American businessman. Isn't that cheating? No one ever got rich being honest. Bar after bar, Donnie DeVito. God.
Lets the engine run as sweet as a nut for a couple of miles.
Daddy, that's cheating.
Of course it's cheating. Nobody ever got rich being honest. 20 years ago, we could turn the numbers back by hand. But here, take my hat. But the feds like to test the ingenuity of the American businessman. Two-directional drill. You run it backwards, the numbers go down. Watch your speedometer. See?
Yeah. Daddy, you're a crook.
What?
This is illegal.
Yeah, keep drilling. Do you make money? Do you have a job?
No, but don't people need good cars? Can't you sell good cars,
There's
Dad?
no good meme coin, Matilda.
Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it. Whoa.
About shit coins.
Whoa. Ah. Way down there.
Harry! Oh fuck. Yeah, this is why you don't. But like, at least in the movie, she actually protects him from the FBI.
Yeah, she did. She didn't snitch him.
She didn't snitch
on him.
Where you been? Where you been all day? The packages are out there for the whole world to see. They're not cops. They're speedboat salesmen. There's no lakes nearby. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is such a good movie, you guys. Like, there's bar after bar in that movie.
Speedboat salesman.
Oh my god, sounds like DCC during the CMC. This is not like I'm right, you're wrong. There's nothing you can do about it. This isn't my first rodeo. My first rodeo. Miss Crunchable. I've said this before. Miss Trunchbull. She is probably the greatest female villain of all time. Yeah. Like in movies, in cinema that I've seen. Like, I don't know. I mean, at least for the kids, like I'll say she's all time for kids movies.
Yeah,
which is insane to say. Nobody got rich being honest. Yeah. There's some other quotes in there, but like there's like, yeah. Anyway, but there's so many good money quotes in that movie and stuff. He's like, I bought this for $100. I sell them, right? And then there's a whole thing too when they're sitting down in their dinner section. He's like, I bought this car for $1,100. I sold it for $13,482 American buffaloes. Jafar did nothing wrong. RH Max, how bullish on you? I'm very not bullish. I actually think the ecosystem's over. That's it, man. Pack up, RH. It's over. No, I'm extremely bullish, man. Very, very bullish. I've never been not bullish at it. It's just like the waiting times in between from the lows. Because I get bullish when the prices crash down really low, but then it's that in between time where it's just like
use the rod, beat the child.
Yeah. Let's see. Have I met George from crypto? I have met him. I met him one time at a Miami event. He was nice to us. He was cool. We were just, I mean, he was just like, we were sweaty as a motherfucker. It was so hot. Everyone was dying.
Muggy as hell.
I mean, muggy. I mean, all of us were like drenched in sweat. I mean, us, what's called the, what do you call it? The twins, you know, what's their names? The alt twins. Cool dude. I mean, he had like I think he had a little entourage of these guys with him and stuff like that, but he seems a good guy. RH posted an AI vid with Hexico as a glowing city. Yeah. I almost convinced RH one time, like this, I don't know if I said this story in a long time, but like I was RH and then I told him, you know what land's possibly for sale? You can buy Baja California. And he went like, really? He like seriously considered it. And he's like, is there any cons? Oh, maybe the cartel. Oh, never mind.
And I'm good.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I think that was right. I think we were waiting to go on Fresh or FNF and stuff.
No
so,
way.
Yeah. There's no good name for the Pulse, for like the Pulse community. I mean, Pulse community is about it really, because like Pulse Again's dog. I mean, like it's lame. But yeah, RH Max, man, how bullish are you on Pulse Chain? I've been bullish. So I'm really happy on Pulse Chain right now. The prices are going up. We're about to get a nice little marketing push. Hopefully we get RH on YouTube a little bit. Long awaited pump. Cannot wait. Awesome. Yeah. And then definitely, I think RH Max is actually having an online conference right now. We're about to be basically. So I need to sign up. I forgot.
The Pulsanese.
Pulse
Chinese.
Yeah. RH had a PDI debate. But basically the hope is it goes to $1. Isn't Interpol keeping RH from streaming? I don't think. Well, maybe that's maybe like the last reason, really. But he still did it when the SEC was still doing it, you know. And there's a Christmas episode. But yeah, he's like one of the only guys in Interpol just there for taxes. Isn't that crazy? You're like RH there's RH. Oh, some taxes maybe. Dodgy, it shouldn't, no jurisdiction, but okay. Oh, some taxes. Mass murderer. Arms dealer. Trafficker. Taxes. it's like Murderer's Row, and then there's like, hey, I'm Ted. It's so stupid, dude. They said RH slapped a teenager too. I don't know. That's about the biggest like, man, what the fuck? I don't know, dude. They'd be like, what was that bitch saying?
What did you do to make this? Man.
If it was true, I think I said this before. Please be a dude. Please don't be like he slapped some shit out of some 60-year-old girl. It does sound like bullshit. It does sound like bullshit. Yeah. But hey, thank you guys for joining me. I will be back tomorrow live in Las Vegas. We're doing a Moon Gang, me and Charlie here at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious, you guys. We'll have the website up very soon for you guys. Thank you guys for so many of the questions and stuff. Yeah, it's not even serious. But like I said, so see you guys tomorrow, man. Please like, subscribe, and please follow the official anime release here. Please don't follow any fake DCCs out here. I will only DM you from these official accounts. If you want to grab if you want to schedule a consultation, DM me here on Twitter. Try not to do it on Telegram. It's just I get so many messages on Telegram. It's really difficult for me to keep up with that. But DM me on Twitter. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Here's the link right here. And yeah, catch you guys on the flip side.